Makuma Bulhul. "16 months, let's go ooh." Zaire vibe.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
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 You may Craig Dark, thank you for the resubs for so fucking long. Alright, let's do
What
this.
fucking nerds.
I'm ready.
Oh, yes. My body is ready.
So, my chat's gonna be a little scuffed today because I had to pop out the thing.
Scuff chat. Usual.
Everything's usually scuffed anyways. Yeah. I'm
Why
ready
am
to
I
skin
not
some
logged?
sharks. You make it off of Hypixel.
No. I'm ready either way.
No, you will be fully into this, invested, immersed.
That's it. I'm opening Final Fantasy my third screen.
Don't you dare, Lingley.
I'm opening WoW my fourth.
Rex some
We'll hurt you
baddies
both.
Zai.
Thanks, taquitos, for the 6 months.
Zai, look, I am immersed. It's right there.
Boy, no, that's so tiny. You full screen that shit. Don't you dare use a pop-out window to... Oh, I hate you.
That's what she said.
She's sweet back there.
The floating gas sharks.
The fart sharks.mp4.
Fart sharks. Floating fart sharks. What a sad moment to not have fart.mp4.
Ah.
It's okay. We have
I got
fart.mp4
you.
access through here.
You gotta do it, Barry.
But do it every time your sharks fart.
Recap.
Murder, death, kill. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. There's a good recap for you. It was murder, death, kill. Actually, it wasn't all murder, death, kill. You guys said, travel distance. You ran into fucking soldiers. Questioned your sanity because it was quiet for a few days too long. Traveled a bit further. It was still quiet. Suddenly, sharks! And then Barry punched the shark and pissed them all off. Or I should say, Claire punched the shark. Barry's character.
And now
Who's
we're
gonna eat us?
murdering them. We shall make a hot air balloon from their bodies.
Don't think you understand how hot air balloons work, my man.
I really
We're
don't think
playing
they do.
D&D in a fantasy setting with flying, floating sharks. Your logic is irrelevant.
There's still some logic. You can't just be like, I'm gonna take this being's flesh and make it a hot air balloon. That's
Watch
not how
me.
that works.
I beg to differ. I'm an artificer, goddammit, and if it doesn't work that way, I'm gonna make it work that way.
You still need the
Doom,
proper.
you're muted.
Oh my god.
Also, Zai, I think you need to fix Sylvic's portrait a little bit. It's a little off to the side.
Is,
I did earlier. What the? I hate it here.
What'd you break? What'd you break?
Everything's
Where?
pain. She broke Sylvic's portrait. Also, I should send info
Oh
on
yeah.
the look from Malice, but I gotta figure out where I put the files for that again.
Are you going next?
Gonna try at least. Oh, I had everything like at a point, and now with the Ironwood crossbow, it's even more fitting now with the thing I was working on. I just gotta figure out where the hell I actually put the images that I was working on.
There. Is this better? I can see him in all his glory now.
Yep.
Hi, Nugget. I can eat my food now, but it's cold. Sadness.
Why weren't you eating it sooner? While we were dicking around for fucking 30
Because
minutes.
I was fixing stream stuff.
Well, you know, fixing stream stuff.
And then I had to walk both Yume and the dog.
Oh, you
made
put your man in a
breakfast
collar and walked
first,
him?
and then walked. It's fine, I'm used to eating cold food anyway.
Run away.
I had to walk Yume, yeah. He's not doing too hot.
What's a wowza?
Wow. There was a hype train? What the fuck? Why is it a level 2? Why was it? What?
I wasn't even updated from that.
Zai's losing her
I'm
mind.
I'm losing my streamer touch, guys. It's been way too long. Sorry, the next 48 hours will be fun.
That sounds kind of weird. And streamers touching things, it's kind of dangerous, really.
Yeah, streamers usually end up breaking their shit. You're right. Wow, dude. Thank you.
Got you, nerd.
So we left off with the shark attacking who?
I think it was just the shark's turn, and they were attacking everybody.
I'm pretty sure like we ended with the sharks having attacked everybody or something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
To last week's stream.
I remember, you know, my internet shitting the bed and stopping working in the middle of it all.
Yeah, that's when we generally stopped. It's just like
It's like
after
shit
that, I
fucking
don't know.
breaking.
Hold on. Give me a second to check. I will fact check us.
Just updating something before I forget
Carla,
again.
can you read the text on the stream? Or is it too small? 'Cause I did my best to try to fit everything. The one at the left side. Where the big roll 20 is. You can read?
Hey, I'm just gonna try and fix things in the middle.
Yeah. Like all of that text. What do you mean? Okay, that's not how that works.
Are you sure?
I can hear
Okay, so it
sights.
looks like the sharks had taken their turn because it looks like the last turn was like sharks moving through spike growth and dying and moving around. The sharks nommed on me a bit because if you look up you can see aura rolling for the damage of them moving through it as well there. Actually, Yeah, because that's the only thing there from that. I don't know. Let me double check if the rest of the sharks had done anything. Yes, they had all gone. As it looks, I can see here, just like 2 minutes before the end, there weren't as many sharks around me.
Glad one of us is able to translate and figure it out.
Translate what?
Figure out what happened last time.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. Yeah, we got that figured out. So it would be the person's turn up next, which would be Mouse, would be who we're gonna be leading off today with.
It is time for murder.
Doing the things that just crossed my mind, of course.
I will let Doom do the recap first before I do anything on my end.
But we did the recap already.
Well, that's it. It's just okay, fair enough. So I guess it's just
You
combat,
met
huh?
soldiers, you traveled, and you ran in, and then Claire punched a shark. I mean, I could go into the insanity you guys slowly experienced, questioning everything and everyone as to why you weren't getting attacked by anything for a while. But that was kind of just you guys going into insanity.
All right, fair enough. So basically, the definition of we're here to murder things, and that is it. So last I remember, I know what I was going to do. At the start of my turn, you were going to see Mal do the first thing, or was it? First time anyone will ever see this, he is going to activate a storm rune.
Oh.
As a bonus action, Mal, you pretty much would see as Mal's eyes literally just turn completely pitch white, looking like there's thunder crackling off of him. And he can see a lot more than anyone normally would think to, being able to predict things now. But with that, he's going to make sure that this next shot is going to hit. Can I PvP Mouse? Just make sure I have everything set over here. So with this, let's see. I think it seems like I have to actually use my reaction if I want to use this ability even for myself, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my reaction to give myself advantage on this next attack, and I'm going to be targeting this big shark right here next to me.
And then you still miss.
I swear to God, if I do miss, I'm gonna be actually mad. Let me turn on all of the modifiers because God. All right.
And remember, you are #blessed.
Oh yeah, so I get to roll a 1d4 just in case.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's find out. Where is the? There it is. Hopla.
Sure, that's good.
24.
I don't know about 24 hits that 16 you guys were hitting last time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking. Oof.
If you don't know if you can punch a hole in it and make it flop to the ground.
It's dead. Wow.
It deflates like a balloon.
No, it didn't deflate like a balloon. It just slowly
It farts
fell.
as it falls to the ground.
You guys keep talking these farts, and I'm definitely going to send a fart monster after you at this rate. I just want to point that
This
out.
isn't already a fart monster?
These are not fart monsters.
Are you sure about that?
Oh,
I think that was a little too far. Meant to move to about like here, I think. And I'm going to target this big Was it? If I remember, one of these sharks is on the ground, one of these sharks is in the air. Which one's which currently?
They're all in the air.
They're both in the air? I thought one of them came down to attack you.
Yeah, and then I bit down onto it and followed it up into the air because I refused to let go.
Which one?
I'm currently
small?
biting the big one right here. But
Oh, that one there.
they're all trying to crunchitize me, Captain.
Got it. I'm going to aim for the small one for that, and I don't know if this exactly counts as flanking, considering they'd be flying, but...
I don't believe it would.
I'm going to go off of the assumption probably not, but I'm still going to, you know, I'm just gonna risk this. Fuck it. Ooh.
Blessed.
Was it the big one or the little one you're targeting with that?
I
He
was
said
gonna aim
little.
for the little one. I imagine that doesn't
Okay.
hit,
Hey,
That
hashtag
will-
blessed.
but yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say that does hit.
Oh, I thought you said that doesn't. And then I
I
was like,
said
wait,
it does.
I was trying to listen to it, but I couldn't hear. All right, well, sharpshooter hit them. 23. Yeah. What?
You guys
Wow.
beat the fuck out of these things.
Yeah, these
already.
sharks kind of
What are you
got
You
AoE
kinda-
crunched at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's right. These are the ones that got fucked up. Hmm.
Take
Well,
no prisoners.
indeed. Huh, apparently I never made a thing on my fucking... oh well. Let me do that. Well, either way, that's all I can do. That ends my turn.
Yuffie? Zai.
Give me a
Oh,
second.
Zai. Just making sure you're awake over there.
Trying to figure out what I can do, cause I kind of fucked off with the horse.
Oh yeah,
Last
thinking
time.
about it, you're probably not even in the combat anymore,
Yeah,
technically. So
not
maybe.
even in combat. So
So yeah, no.
I mean,
do
she
this
can
and-
stop a little bit off there and then just
Or
keep
the other
firing
one that's up
back.
top.
can I even? I'd have to fire with disadvantage since I'm a ways away. I'd probably aim for this
Good.
one then.
Just add you back to the thing then.
Well, I'm kind of off the map, Prist, so I'm farther than 120 feet.
Not quite, probably, because this is only 75 feet.
No, I'm off the map, like completely.
Yeah, off of the map would be 75 feet.
No, 75 feet's the edge of the map. 80 feet's off the map. Depends on how much further you wind, but considering the sharks wanted to, make chow out of the horse, you probably went further.
Yeah. Maybe 100 feet? You put me just within range?
I mean, I don't know how panicked you were about keeping the horse alive.
I was
mean,
pretty panicked.
Then you probably kept going for a bit. I mean, the horse is fucking near death at the moment anyways.
Yeah.
Like, you probably kept going.
So, can horses have a health potion?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll
I
probably...
mean, I imagine anything could have a health potion, probably. Except for, well, no.
Then
If
I'll
it's living.
stop
That's-
around 100 feet away and give the horse a health potion. Just 6. Let's see if I did that correctly. 2d4 plus 2. Wow. Fuck's sake. Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of healing.
Nice.
And that's my turn. Clear.
Alrighty. Let's see. Well, I see that now I have a little bit of backup. One of the sharks is gonna die, so I'm just gonna keep flailing on these sharks. Just gonna keep
Yeah,
beating the one that I'm currently at. But that one over there, I'm pretty sure you all got that one off to the side. So I'm going to summon my Echo right there for that flank. And I'm going to start trying to, like, chew this bastard to death. And let's see, with advantage. Okay.
This one you're aiming for?
Yeah, the big one that I've been chewing on. And that's not 4 damage, it's 6 damage because of rage. And fucking Claire's pissed. I am going to try to take out its eye. Just taking, like, throwing up. She's actually going to use her hands. I'm going to try to, like, fucking scratch out its huge eye. Another 6 points.
You're mean to the poor shark.
I'm pissed. It's trying to eat me.
I mean, it was trying to eat the horse.
That's my horse. Well, now, okay. I mean, I've watched enough Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm an Unleash incarnation. That's my horse. Another 6 points. And that'll be my turn. That's my horse.
Yeah.
How hungry? I mean, you'd have to potentially do an investigation to figure that out. Or you mean, oh, you mean the other joke. God damn it. Or I guess meme, technically. Damn it. I never got the fucking joke. Like, I get part of it because of the old saying, but at the same time, it's like old ass saying has been brought into a meme. But I don't know what context they're trying to apply here, what way it's supposed to go, considering some of the imagery used. So, Carla, take your damn turn. No. What?
Mm-hmm. Check Carla by clicking on the tab Features and Traits on your sheet. And then try it again. Ah, Sacred Flame on that big boy. Oh, okay.
What was Sacred Flame do again?
They have to make a dex save. or take radiant damage.
Yep. It is a cantrip.
Took damage.
I think you still roll for the damage, don't you?
Yeah, she does roll for it, but I'm assuming that she has rolled. Alrighty. Anything else for your turn, Carla?
Oh, there it popped up.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Question.
So you
Okay.
can ignore this roll. Okay.
Answer.
Where am I on the initiative?
Oh,
Where
good
are you on the
question.
initiative?
You're not on the
Hmm.
initiative.
How did you get removed from the initiative?
My guess would be, oh, I know exactly how it happened, because he didn't have this token at the start. He had the previous token. We dragged him out the new token, deleted the old token that was linked to the initiative order, which would cause his initiative to leave the order. Even though it's still linked to his sheet, it's not the token that was selected when he hit roll initiative.
Anybody remember what his initiative on the list was?
Back to last week's stream.
I
Give
think
me a
it
second.
was right after. I'll be honest. I think it was just right after Yuffie.
I'm figuring it out right now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Is anyone else missing from the initiative?
No, just Zig.
Yeah, I think it's just Zig at the moment.
Okay.
I've been waiting for my turn and trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Let's see. It definitely wasn't between Mal and Hrist. Hold on. Because that's pretty strange. Let's see here. If I can get it to skip to the point where I can see your initiative. Okay, yours was 15, so
I
like
don't
you
know,
were
you
right
have
below
very
Aura.
good open.
Okay.
Aurora.
There we go.
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Thank you, Barry.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Gotcha.
use the cantrip Frostbite on the shark that's right in front of me.
Which one right in front of you?
I mean, I guess the one that's going towards where the horse is. Sorry.
Be the one that got out of your bramble
Yes,
bush
the
and
one that-
circling around.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And it should be 2d6, I believe. Correct with 2d6?
And it says on a failed save, target takes 1d6 there. On higher levels, 2d6 at 5th level. So, I believe it is 2d6, yeah.
Yeah, so since you are above 5th level, they would take 2d6. So you roll 2d6. 7. But they have to make a constitution saving throw.
And it has
Hey.
disadvantage on its next attack.
Yeah, it failed the con save, but if I'm correctly, it also only takes half that
Yeah.
due to resisting the cold.
Yeah.
These things have very odd resistances, just to say.
Anything else?
No, that's all we got.
Alrighty. Zig's turn.
No, no, if I'm being blunt, I think the resistances are pretty fitting considering what they, are. Then again, your characters don't know what they are other than flying sharks, so I guess that's.
Flying rock sharks. Got it. That's
Flying
all.
rock sharks?
They resist like lightning damage too, last I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, lightning, ice, be
These
water
things
and
fucking-
wind, and then they're hurt by fire. They're
Weird ass weather resistant flying sharks.
there you go. You figured it out.
Fucking farting balloon boys over here.
They're resistant to weather. I mean, imagine having resistance to the thing you fly through all the time.
Gee, it sure isn't a miracle of science to wonder how the hell these things exist. Oh boy, I can't wait till we vivisect them later for research purposes. Fucking shit, man. God damn it. God damn it. Just proceed with the murder. What's going on?
Wouldn't vivisect mean they would have to be alive? Or no?
Hey, what you doing, Zig?
I think either context works. Or actually, no, vivisect is alive. Never mind. Dissect them. There we go. Yeah, vivisecting is kind of.
Zig?
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Think faster. You're the smart one here.
I
think
you may just wish
there
you
might be
think
a problem.
faster because he's having a minor, midlife crisis at the moment over the sharks.
No, I'm having a midlife crisis, so I did to English. Wow, holy shit.
Yeah.
Case in point.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm killing it.
Ay.
Mal officially has gone into the loony bin just because I've gone deep off the end into the goddamn loony bin. I'm still dealing with just a fever, so don't mind me. I'm going to sound like I'm absolutely insane and unhinged right now.
I need the shark to make a dex save, please and thank you.
With your flamethrower.
Yep.
I can guarantee it made it.
So it takes 4
Half.
points. It takes 4.
But it also
Well,
takes double.
yeah.
It takes 9 damage.
Yeah, it takes 9 points damage. A little crab. Just a little crab flamethrower, just skittering along and starting to ignite things.
Grab
Crab.
people.
Okay.
That being
Crab.
said,
Crap.
Crab.
Crap.
Grab.
Crab.
Crap.
Grab.
Crap.
Grab.
Crab.
16 hit.
Grab.
It matches, so yes.
Okay. It takes 24 points of fire damage. This one. Still up.
Yep, it's hurt, but it's still alive.
It
Hey, Zai, quick
takes
question.
12 points of fire damage.
Is it me or was my mother burning incense?
No, that's just the house.
Do you smell it too, or is it just me?
Still up.
It is still alive.
Okay, I think I'm not doing
Okay, the last
Good
one
to know.
missed. Goddamn.
Yeah, that one absolutely missed.
Are you blasting the one over here?
No, he's hitting the one that you're attached to.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And that's it for me.
Is the RG turn? Is the Squishy Dark's turn? Squish, 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 squish.
Wow.
Shoot,
Oh, do you-
Pop Shark. You may shoot the top shark.
What? Oh, right, for... That's
Yeah.
right, I forgot. I have control of Argento. I don't know why, I just thought for some reason Dark was actually here, was gonna be able to do it. My bad.
Oh wait, hold on. I remember from last time. I'm
Uh,
supposed to roll the dice because you have terrible luck with him. What is the
Yes.
modifier?
Give me one sec.
Isn't it like +8?
Wait, so he's shooting at this one, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. You are rolling a... What the fuck? Oh, that's not good. Hmm.
What?
Never mind. Oh wait, no, that's right. I have it on my page. Yes, it is a +8.
Hey, baby.
A damage is 1d10 plus 5.
Oh, and what's the sneak attack? No, wait, this wouldn't have sneak attack. There's nothing near it. And he's not
No
within 5 feet of
advantage.
it. Yeah, and no
Yeah.
advantage. Hey, it's still worth.
No panache.
Wait,
Or no,
Wasn't
not
his
panache.
action-
I think it's Rakish audacity.
wasn't
Actually, yeah,
his
wasn't he like
actions
sneaking?
to like hide in the tree? I think
Yeah,
he went
he
up
hid in the
and
tree,
hid.
so he'd have advantage.
Yeah. Will I crit? No, he will not crit. What is the
No
sneak
idea.
attack die though?
I don't know what the sneak attack die is.
Pretty sure. What level is he?
Same as us. That's 7.
7. So that look at the rogue
You know, I have to brain poorly for a minute to remember what level you guys
46.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 46. So
For level 46? Okay.
So that's a
Holy fuck, you
Oh,
know!
bye, shark. Bye, shark.
So he did a total of 30 damage with that shot. Nice. Good job, Dark.
Is it dead yet?
Yes.
I believe it's quite dead. I feel like that guy's shot would have fucking made it move backwards as it flopped down, kind of thing.
We're big game hunting today either way, so I mean, it's rather fitting. So what does Argento want to do? Is that it? Just... He wants to sneak again?
Okay. What's his bonus?
Plus 11.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Reaper of
the
Death.
trees are speaking Vietnamese.
The trees are speaking cat.
Okay.
He just
Is there
steps back
anything
into
else?
the tree as if nothing ever happened.
Pokes out of the leaves, just.
No, we don't
swims
even
back
see him
in
poke
like
out of the
Homer
leaves.
Simpson.
We just see like one of the sharks just start falling. We don't know what happened. There's just a crossbow bolt in it from something, and it's just there's nothing there. We look back. There's nothing there. We don't even know. Not even not even Yuffie knows. People can't hear you through me, by the way. You need to unmute yourself, motherfucker.
Well then, I think it's time for the shark's turn.
Didn't pick him out here.
I mean, none of you have high enough perception to even if you rolled it, I don't think you'd have high enough perception to know where he is.
Yeah, nah.
What?
He has become the tree.
Well, let's see.
Do a Daddy Doom fart on me.
Damn it. Anyways, make your strength saving throws.
Me
Who's
and
doing it
some
this
mouse.
time?
Me and Mouse, right?
You mouse, technically it's fellow shark, is anything because everything
But
is
I
in
have
range. But
advantage.
mean,
You failed it with your
No, I-
advantage.
Yes.
So you're literally so you take the damage. No, my usual rolling dice.
Wait, I am hashtag blessed. Hold on.
Roll a 1d4.
Fuck.
Not looking
God
at-
damn it.
Damn.
Bro. Dark took all my good rolls. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Managed to roll the 19, so you don't go flying. So check. So Claire gets sent flying 20 feet and takes 16 damage.
What?
It's the first time you've actually gotten hit full force by it and didn't resist it. So you're
But the
flown.
cannon got flung 10 feet. So I'll take.
You're also knocked prone as well in the process. So you're basically literally chucked and dropped.
Okay. I also need to take fall damage. How high up were the sharks?
Well, considering the one you were attacking, it was probably up about around 10, 15 feet in the air because you were literally fucking attacking its face
So I'll take.
while
3
clinging with
points of
teeth. Oh, that
Bastard.
shark fucking... Mouse would also take things. Alright.
I had a 19. I still take
fall. So
damage?
you take. Yeah, it's just halved. You take 8.
Yeah, you took 8.
Am I being moved or just the
No,
damage?
because you managed to strength save through it, you didn't get moved. You just took the damage and that's it. And the other shark would have also taken the hit, but it managed to resist, and it only takes a quarter of it because of the resistances.
Just gonna go tumbling across the ground, like land face up and spit out the chunk of shark meat in my mouth. I'm well aware, Carla.
Which, since this one's still very angry, it's going to try and bite Claire.
Oh, it would have advantage because I'm laying on the ground. I'm prone.
Okay, so it didn't crit.
Okay.
Luckily enough.
If I did not use my reaction earlier, it would have been great here, but
That
There.
is 21 damage.
Okay, so I'll take 10. Shark's starting to piss me off.
And Mouse's turn. I mean, you're getting pissed off by the shark, or the shark's pissed off at you for attacking its own. What is this? Fighting revenge?
Yes.
well, if I remember, that other shark is in the air, so I'm pretty sure I can just kind of skirt around to over here.
Yeah, it's floating in the air a decent chunk. Because they tend to float back up after they bite.
This shark came back down to the ground, so now it's in a perfect position to be absolutely booty blasted by a crossbow bolt.
I mean,
Let's see.
it's still technically like it bit Claire and then floated back up. It didn't. It literally just floated right back up after it. Because it's not trying to eat you guys. I think you're misunderstanding that little detail of it.
Well, I don't know if I'm flanking this thing or not then.
Liking what thing? Oh, you're trying to fight the one that wants me?
It
Yeah,
just bit Claire, yeah.
Okay.
but am I flanking this thing? I don't.
Mm,
Like,
no.
obviously they're gonna. No.
Yeah, because it's
They just-
floating.
You know,
They're-
you'd think at that point that would mean you technically get a reaction against them because they're moving threat range, but... Whatever.
I mean,
Still-
You react
Yeah,
by
if you-
swinging at the air because it just went straight up rather than around you.
You would still get a chance
It
to
still
attack
works
it.
like that.
True.
Yeah. If it leaves the threatened range, you get a shot.
still
But I'm not taking it.
I'm still shooting it. Does a 15 hit?
Hashtag blessed.
15. Oh yeah, you do have the bless. So
Well, does it hit?
15
Well, blesses
does
you
not
have to
hit.
roll for it. Does the 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Awesome. Oh my god. Okay.
As you go over here, fucking taking another huge chunk out of the poor thing.
Poor thing. Look,
Poor thing, my ass is trying to eat us.
It has actually tried to swallow anyone whole.
Well, I'm not missing this next shot. I mean, it's not gonna hit as much, or it's not gonna hurt as much, but fuck it. There.
That one.
Clicked it. Oh, there it is.
Nope, that hits.
Yep.
Uh,
15.
You've slain the floating shark. It now floats back down to the ground.
oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
Oh, okay, never mind. I was worried that it was going to fall on me.
No.
I mean, it's more likely to fall on your echo than it is on you. But it's also floating down, so your echo would probably just kind of get lightly brushed to the side.
That's all I can do, so that ends my turn.
So there's the Yuffie way off in the distance. Also dark. back.
How healthy is the horse?
It is fairly healthy again now.
It's fairly healthy again.
Yuffie, don't you have access to like cure wounds or something?
No.
I thought that was on your spell list.
No.
Huh.
I don't really have anything. 'Cause last time I used Zephyr Strike? Or was it Pass Without a Trace?
Sarah.
You were concentrating on
Yeah,
a Zephyr
switch
Strike
your
at some
sniper
point,
clear.
but I don't know if he ever made
Switch the
use of
sniper.
it.
Oh yeah, I used it to get the horse away.
Huh?
But I have advantage on one weapon attack roll that I never
Yeah,
used.
like- Yeah, you used the Zephyr Strike, but then took the leads of the horse and led it away instead, so you're still technically concentrating on it since you never really got attacked. So you do have
Mhm.
one advantage and bonus damage you can deal on one attack, and then the effect ends.
I'm just gonna. Why not? Why not?
Time for double nap. I'm calling it. It ain't ever gonna happen.
Probably.
Well, that one is like, I've never seen it happen before. It would be.
Let me show you a pro gamer move. So
Hey,
just
Mouse, you ready
add
to
that
duck?
there. So Yuffie's gonna walk behind the cart, away from the horse, just in case.
Despite you also being, a good distance away.
I'm a very good distance away, but it doesn't matter. I still have advantage. Fire the gun.
Oh,
And then with that, I do an extra 1d8.
You still have Dreadful Strikes?
I do.
Oh.
For an extra 5. And then one more. This is now disadvantaged since I'm far away.
I don't think you're that far that you have disadvantage.
I'm-
Doesn't your
I'm
weapon have
quite
like a
far.
100-meter?
It's
It's 50 feet of the
goes to
target.
150. And you were 100 from up there.
Yeah.
We determined that your weapon's range is
So-
basically yes.
You were like 20 feet off the screen in that direction, which means you're probably about, according to this, roughly 60 feet, probably about 80 feet away from this fight too. About the same distance.
So it'd be normal.
Yeah.
Alright. Fire.
That'll hit.
Ignore that 1 psychic damage. So I do 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 plus 9.
I think you do 25 total because you did 16 on the
24?
first attack. Or actually-
24 damage.
No, it was 15 on the
Oh, no, it
first
is
attack.
24. Yeah, for some reason.
Shark's
I
also
thought
still alive.
And that is it for my turn.
And it's for Claire, who is currently on the ground.
You guys are lucky.
Let's see. Does this shark look really hurt?
It is fairly decently hurt now.
Okay. I'm going to let the echo dissipate and just kind of take a moment to catch my breath on the ground and let the rage fall. That's my turn.
Climb through the pile of sharks. Would that count as rough terrain if you have to climb over bodies?
Yes.
It is supposed to.
Thinking about it, I could have brought that question up before and some of the shenanigans we got into, but hey.
Usually just like one body won't do it, but several will.
Smack for 11. He's still alive. Albeit barely, but still alive. Pupper, go.
The pupper is going to move over to Claire. How do I move myself?
You have to
Respect to
change
the-
back from the
Select
ruler
move.
to the select move.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. So,
Roll a
Uh,
d8 and add your spellcaster modifier.
where would I find that? Under
Your spellcasting modifier would be under this. Oh wait, no, that's right. You're using D&D Beyond.
yeah.
The
What would that be
spells
under?
tab would have it.
Spells.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
So, my wisdom is 20 or +5.
Yep,
So it's
there you
that
go.
plus your proficiency, so your bonus is probably totaling to +8, and you take that plus the spell DC, which usually is a
Roll
I don't know,
1d8, 8 plus what?
what for
Nice.
damage?
No, for healing.
5.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. There you go. Undo that last bite.
And that is all.
Zig.
Go, Crabbot, go! Go, Crabbot, go!
And that's not far from what's about to happen.
Just climb up Mouse's pant leg and just aim at the fucking shark and just spray flames.
Yeah,
Oh, little one.
Shoulder
commit
mounted crab turret.
Go, little one. Commit incendiary crimes.
How tall is Mal?
Hard to say.
I mean, you go
He's-
from taking up a 5x, which is about, you're probably normally, what, 5'11 kind of thing? I don't know what your original height is.
He's like 5'10".
And you're basically essentially doubling in size kind of thing.
Okay,
So
so
probably
yeah,
about
the plan-
10 foot tall.
So yeah,
Yeah,
the
he'd
little
be-
crab bot would be able to make it up onto his shoulder in one move.
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
I did chilling.
In comparison to how big Mal is, it is fucking tiny.
Yeah, in which case, Mr. Shark needs to make a dex save.
I mean, I don't know if dex save is gonna stop it from burning to death. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's. Yeah, no. When you roll that
Shark
well,
for dinner.
it is toasty. It doesn't matter what it rolled, even though it did fail to roll. But it didn't matter what it rolled. It was crispy. This 15 minimum. That shark did not have 15.
I think that's all of them.
You have
Did we win?
You've murdered all the sharks.
What the
Made a
hell
couple-
kind of continent are we on that there's flying sharks? What is this place?
Thanks, Sora.
Need I remind you of the flying goblin?
Yeah, don't remind me. God, what kind of nation did I leave and get into this time?
What's a walrus?
I have no idea, but I don't like the sound of it.
Thanks for the idea.
You're just gonna, after taking a moment to just like catch her breath on the ground, just groan as she stands up, covered in shark's bites and a lot of bruises. Well, I mean, the horse lives, so I guess that went well.
Totally didn't just add air wallers to the fucking list.
No god.
No.
So Claire, how you feeling? You feeling up for another heal?
No, I'm fine.
I think we're good.
I need to give the horse a rotation. I give the cart a rotation.
Mainly just pissed that my jacket burned up again.
Move. Just move these to. Yep. I apparently
Well.
grabbed RG with them. Move it to the cart.
Well, his eyes go back to normal, and he just shrinks back down to normal a moment later.
Rotate the fish butt back around. Put the RG back in the tree.
Claire's just gonna smile at you, Hrist, and give you a high five, and then wince. Ah, fuck. Right.
How heavy are these sharks?
You did pretty good too. You son of a bitch.
That
That's what you get. Wow. Hello, Sir Cat.
Hey, Dim.
Bah.
How heavy are the sharks?
I mean, now that they're at the ground, the ones that are the smaller size are around 500 pounds.
Okay, so
And
was
the other-
magic propelling them?
So
Hmm?
they feel heavy.
The big ones are probably, I don't know, I'd say at least 1,500 pounds at the
Yeesh.
smallest. They're big, heavy things, in spite of how fluidly they floated through the air a minute ago.
No thanks. It's a little early for drinking, and I'm not the biggest fan of wine. Why are you guys crowding around me so much?
Where the
Take
hell
a
did
step
you get-
back.
Where the hell did you get wine in all of this?
It's Yuffie.
Right. While they're busy
I just
doing
want to
that,
dissect the shark or butcher one at least.
I'm gonna take a
Mhm.
moment to go over here to Sylvik I'm not massive anymore at this point. It only lasts about a minute anyway. But
Slovic's currently
Don't
poking
wanna
at
drink.
the sharks with the dagger.
What are you? Fuck off! I don't want a drink.
Some imagining some blood dripping around. There's running away. The swoons here and there still fucking.
Fuck off. No.
they look like they're having fun.
They're having a great time. Am I able to walk over to a shark and pull some teeth out of its mouth?
Well, I'm currently
mean,
at one right now with Sylvic that
I'm gonna
he's
summon my
dissecting.
echo in
After
the tree and
you
then
could come
switch
over to
places
here
with it.
Yeah, I'll
Just start looking through the
I'll
body.
scooch in here.
And I'm gonna have the echo keep running.
Gotta scoot under the body,
So it's just
snag
this-
some teeth.
invisible cat up. But you don't even know that Argento's up there. I don't know if he released
nobody
his.
knows.
Yeah,
This is
nobody
Argento.
knows where
He's just
Argento
hidden.
is. Nobody knows where Argento is. For all we know, Argento
In
has.
fact,
fucking
Argento,
vanished.
actually, rather based off of what Dark's saying, Argento's probably down there and just kind of reappeared next to you guys, looking shark.
Dinner.
Ah,
that
so-
that slight drool, but not saying anything. Just like, sounds like good food.
Just hear the sound of like drool hitting the ground. Turn over to the right. It's like, oh, Argento.
Well,
What the hell? Where have you been?
Echo's gonna pop out of
Okay,
existence.
seriously though. So Sylvic is dissecting the shark. Aurora is wanting to grab teeth. Interestingly, actually, Aurora just gave me a bright idea with that. I'm gonna actually also start to gather some teeth off of the sharks.
help. If you want to assist me, we can get the teeth while we're getting the rest of the resources off these things.
Yeah, let's go ply some teeth off some sharks. I will indeed.
What's your survival?
Not good.
Quite
think
good,
out of any-
I believe.
Yeah, I think
I have an
Aurora is. Yeah, Aurora is definitely more the survivalist here, considering.
Am I
her
hitting that survival
origins.
button?
Yeah,
Because-
do it with advantage. We'll assist
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So, do I just hit the button?
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, we're harvesting meat and teeth.
Do you want to do anything as far as studying these sharks are concerned? Because like, we don't know what the hell they even really are, right?
Yeah, I definitely do want to study these, but
Like, is it magical? Is it biological? How did these things fly? Why did they deflate now? They're really
I
fucking
mean, they
heavy.
didn't deflate; they just sort of flopped slowly, as if they were floating down.
They
Thing.
very slowly farted out the magic air gas.
I will beat you with the largest stick I can find. I will make the largest stick I can find to beat you with it.
holy shit! I finally know what these things are.
Weren't we doing nature checks for that?
Just study. I was studying.
God damn it, Barry.
I don't know if that would really apply. I would have waited for Doom to say something on what to roll, but oh well.
I mean, investigation pretty much covers it.
I think at this point, considering they're dead, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, if you were trying to see how it works, then possibly investigation. But if you're trying to know what they are, investigation would not be.
I'm just trying to see how they work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Sylvic
different.
is just trying to figure out. It's like
that might be
alright,
more
how-
like medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but I imagine for Sylvic, it doesn't matter. It's still a nat 20.
Nat 20 with a skill I don't actually have proficiency in. Go figure. Which is really freaking weird thinking about it. It did.
I'm figuring things out since you're doing your mathful checks and that, trying to
Yeah.
see I don't see anything that would. Hmm. So you've determined very quickly with your investigation that whatever it was, your investigation check probably actually doesn't help you figure it out. You're not finding any kind of special organ or anything inside of the shark to indicate what would allow it to float.
So
There's
likely
no-
would have been magical. Can I do an arcane check? Or arcana check?
See if you somewhat know what they. I mean, you still know that they are sharks, but your investigation check. I would say
That investigation would not be to know what they are. Again, it would be
it would
the
just
nature
be
check.
investigated. So, you
Yeah.
Your nature check determines that they are still sharks. In fact, now that they're on the ground and haven't beaten, you really don't see anything particularly unique. Other than thanks to Civic's investigation check, you can at least guess that they might, breathe air normally rather than breathing water. They don't have the same normal components inside to indicate that they, they're actually they're air breathers. Thanks to the earlier digging and investigation. Dark wants to roll a nature check as well, by the way.
Okay. You're gonna have to take care of that one, homie.
Yeah, I got it. Switch to that, and where is nature? Nature.
Can I try an arcana, Dim?
I mean, if you're gonna try it, try it. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do, just what you need to do or what result you get from what you try to do.
Fair. That ain't gonna get me jack shit.
Yeah, you got nothing. You figured out they're sharks with that roll. And yet that didn't help because it's an arcana check, so I didn't actually figure anything out.
Well, I know just by default that there must have been some kind of magic. What magic? I got no fucking clue. Still though, shark meat. There's a lot of shark meat here we can possibly preserve.
It's clear, it's just hiding in a tree over there.
Yep.
No?
Nah. Bam.
Getcha. Fair enough.
I also do want to note, out of character, but it depends on your knowledge of sharks, because some sharks are perfectly safe to eat, just for reference, not just the fins. In fact, typically it's either the shark as a whole or the fin, or not at all.
I've never heard of these things before, by the way. Well, you could. Well, we have tried making assumptions over what the hell these things are, but we've determined no such thing whatsoever.
Yeah, because all our rolls have been shit, and not a single person in this goddamn party actually has proficiency with nature.
That's all of you rolling too fucking low.
If only it was like my
And Great
character and
Whites technically are still edible. They're just not recommended due to high zonomic on it. As a reference from looking it up.
if only it was like my Hypixel character having proficiency with various forms of touching grass.
Yeah, actually, I think if I'm looking it up to double check on it, it's based off of like the type of waters they typically live in really impact the dangers and whatnot.
I mean, to be fair, these things don't even live in water, so it's hard to say.
Exactly. And since everybody kind of failed to understand anything about these sharks other than they are sharks, you don't know whether it's edible or not at all.
King shark is a shark.
Who wants to risk the mystery shark meat?
Let the cat do it.
Argento?
I'd risk eating some shark meat.
Fuck you on that notion.
That's Aurora saying yeah, and fuck it, I'll give it a try.
I'll give it a go. I've been wanting to try anyways.
Argento, true to their cat instincts, wishes to eat fish.
Once Sylvic's done and trying to study these things, he's gonna return to the car to drive. I need to step away for a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
Alrighty. You be the ocean.
The ocean isn't a soup, it's the ocean.
I think it's better to call the ocean a giant pot?
An ocean. That's what you call it, because that's what it is.
It's a very cold soup.
There's no ingredients in it. It's not a soup.
I'm getting flashbacks to something right now.
No. It's not soup.
Mal thinks to a moment, thinking back to benign Bob, and just shivers for a moment. Ugh. Never mind. Enough of this talk about soup. So we don't know what the hell these things are. We don't know how they fly. And we have a whole bunch of shark meat sitting around that we don't even know if it's safe to eat.
Yeah.
What the hell are we gonna do? I mean, still gonna be working with Aurora to pluck the teeth out, though. Is there anything like different about the shark teeth, or is it just like these are just more or less normal shark teeth?
They seem to be pretty average everyday shark teeth. Several rows, confusion as to why they're flying through the sky, but generally, pretty standard.
It's basically still just a shark, but somehow able to fly.
Also dark. That is what some people say.
Huh?
If you think about it, Gamer Girl bathwater would technically be Gamer Girl bath soup.
Shut up.
No.
No, it'd be Gamer Girl stock.
Fair.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Leave this planet behind.
God has forsaken us for good reason.
Dark wants to roll with Arcana check.
Who does?
Dark.
Alrighty, one Arcana. The one thing we don't know Argento for. Let's see if they luck out any more than the rest of us. One Arcana. Actually, wait, what? Huh? Argento was secretly proficient in Arcana all along.
Wait, aren't you?
Why is he proficient in Arcana? What?
Guess you better learn more about him to find out.
Damn, okay.
Well, RG is able to realize that it does seem that they do have an innate magic to them that lets them float. Doesn't seem to be super, unique. It almost seems like they use it just willingly, but without a better, chance there. You don't know much more than that. Still don't know the exact mechanic behind it or anything. Just that they are, in fact, using magic to do what they do.
Hey, Frist, can't you use detect magic and figure out if any of these parts in their gobbledygooks are magical to do this sort of thing?
You using something magical to do what?
Basically, was just asking Frist if she is able to use detect magic to try to help us determine more about what makes these things fly.
I doubt. Why do you guys care so much? We just grab the meat from the sharks and go.
I mean, we sure as hell can, if it was only that easy. These things weigh a ton.
Well, don't grab it all, just grab some of it.
Yeah,
Let nature take care of the rest.
yeah, no wrong there. Then why do we need that? I mean, who knows if we could figure out anything that we could do if we learn how these things can fly. Imagine if we were able to make ourselves a pair of little shark
Why do you
wings.
have an entire shark head, Yuffie?
Floating out of water.
Yuffie wants a shark head? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's...
oh, I see. She's playing with it like a little puppet. Nom nom nom.
That's a massive fucking puppet.
Wait,
Claire
did she...
just stares at it deadpan.
You gotta try and make a mask out of it.
Oh, I just realized she ripped a shark head off of a body, or not ripped, but cut it off.
Huh? We fly. Why would we fly?
So, hey
What?
Doom.
People can't fly.
I think Doom's a little busy.
What was that?
Zai was asking, is Yuffie able to perform her ritual to create a mask out of a shark? One of these. She would also then ask, if so, what the hell would she even get for it? I had an idea in my mind regarding that, just as like a homebrewed thing, but I have no idea on the flight part. Sure as hell would be funny.
I need a refresher on the masks, I guess.
The various creatures give different effects that usually are just down to, say, various proficiencies or bonuses or some unique abilities.
There's no mask for homebrew flying shark fuckers that fart, though, so you're gonna have to come up with your own abilities that it gives.
Well, it's more like just determining the individual. Like, I need to. Where'd the link go to see what individual masks did, or at least some example masks? Because
they do a bunch of crazy things.
Yeah, they can do quite a lot. Like, some do give the attacks or abilities that a creature would have. Others would even do things like change ability scores or give ability bonuses, like advantages and stuff like that. I almost would have thought in this case this would probably be one where resistances might come into play, like gain the resistances of the shark.
Or give her the fart ability.
Yeah, or give her the fart ability. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the flight. That one's like up in the air. If we don't know it, how would she? I mean, then again, it is her weird magic versus our weird studying of potential magic.
Something I was gonna link to because I do remember you guys mentioned they can be very brokenly powerful with the right ones as well.
Some of them do have very broken abilities, yes, but that's why it's totally up to you. And this homebrew, like it's the same as making a custom magical item like you've done for us. It's what you feel is balanced.
And you can revoke it at any time, really. The big thing also being the fact of, even for a lot of those, we still have to find and kill the creature to even get it in the first place. That's not exactly going
Gives
to
you
be
the
easy for
ability to
everything.
fly. uh, hmm. Yeah, it wouldn't be the whole party for sure.
Yeah, no, they only affect the user.
It would only be for Yuffie, more or less. It only applies to her. Even if we were to get hold of the masks ourselves, it just would not work.
Considering
We
it's such a
can't do it.
small portion, I imagine it probably would be something along the lines that she probably could form a mask out of. Sure can't, although I said there would be the introduction of this. As for what type of abilities we gained from the sharks, I imagine the resistances probably would be the main one, the more balanced one. Because while tempting to give her minor flight ability, then again, I guess it wouldn't be the worst. It would allow her to float off the ground about 5 foot, I think is what it would be. Not enough to get away from enemies attacking or anything. It would just be this goofy float that would allow her to move. Actually, yeah, no, that might be the funnier one. We'd be giving her the ability to have a floating ability at 5 foot, but it means her movement, instead of his, walking, is stuck floating, and it's just 30 foot. Being by, she just floats.
You're giving her the ability to cast levitate.
Essentially.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And if I remember, the ability only lasts like a minute per
And I
mask?
wouldn't be too worried about hammering out the entirety of that right now. It would be something that she would have to do like a ritual for and make like a mask. Like, she'd have to make a mask out of it.
Yeah, no, like the whole ritual takes like time in itself, so we probably would have to find a way to take one of these bodies back. Or I guess in her case, she already has a shark head, so who
Yeah.
knows?
Probably be like something that she didn't mean to do. She makes a mask out of the skull later on today at the campfire or something, and then it turns into that mask. But yeah.
Yes, but
Anyways, back
just a
to
little bit, but making Yuffie into a balloon, yes, that seems valid.
The fuck did I just walk back in on?
It's best off if
may
you don't
gain
know.
the ability of basically being a floating balloon.
But anyways, back to the matter at hand. Claire
Back
turns
to
to
our
her and is like, "What do you mean fly? Of course people don't fly."
Back to our regularly scheduled program of shenanigans.
Well, and I think it's something the shark would do. I don't think it's something that the, you know.
I think about it. She's gonna have to learn how to move too. So basically, she's stuck in place. when
Yeah,
floating in the
levitate.
beginning.
It won't allow you to move. You can go up. You can go down. That's it.
Like I said, I would give the ability to being able to move around after learning it, but
Well, the idea is like she basically can only move 5 feet up into the air, but otherwise retains her normal movement. She basically becomes Krillin from
We
Shizuoka.
can
no,
talk
like
about
basically
Okay.
So, to clarify my idea, it's basically in order to move, she has to learn effectively how to swim in the air. So at first, all she's going to be able to do is literally just float there, 5 foot in the air. That's it. She's stuck there. Eventually, she'll be able to learn how to sort of swim through the air, which is going to be awkward, but she can swim and move at a normal 30-foot pace. She can't sprint with it or anything like that, but she would be able to move around while floating.
That sounds so
Not
funny.
to be the stick in the mud, but in the middle of the session is not the time to discuss the balance of a possible new ability and implementing it. That's an in-between sessions kind of thing.
I guess fair, but it's just kind of while it's on the mind because
I mean, no one else is
we're
really
all
saying
fucking
anything.
forgetful.
We were, and then it got dominated by this, and we tried to go back, but then it got
Sorry.
dominated by this again.
Okay, rewind it back. What were we doing?
We've been trying.
I think me and Argento are we trying the fish raw, or are we gonna try cooking it?
I mean, there are parts of it that are cooked from the fire, parts
Fair.
of it that aren't.
It's
Mel's
not, I still have the I still
Mel's
have the
gonna pass on
flamethrower
raw
for another
fish.
hour, so
Do it raw.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I'll give a a nice bite of it, of the raw shark, to see if I want me to roll something. Medicine, nature.
I mean, at the moment, you're just taking a bite out of it. So this would just be. I don't think there'd really anything be right away. It'd be more of just you took a bite out of it. Congratulations! It tasted like a little bit. Tasted a little fishy, a little raw, a little bit of kind of raw. But you took a bite out of it. Congratulations.
It's just its skin, Carla.
Yeah, well, yeah. 'Cause the actual meat inside.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the skin is attached, but odds are I don't know, Aurora. Did you
I mean,
you
I'd
take a bite
obviously-
off with a?
I'd use my knife and I'd carve a chunk out and make it look edible to eat. I wouldn't just
Okay.
go up on the side of the shark.
Fucking cannibal out of here.
I already did that.
Yeah, that's right, but I mean,
Yeah, but you spit it out.
yeah, you didn't. You spat. You didn't swallow.
And it wouldn't have tasted all that.
Excuse you?
You would have.
wow.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
think you'd want
It was too funny not to say it. Okay, I'm sorry.
to.
All right, but
Yeah,
continuing, yeah.
Yeah, essentially having just bit it, it would taste. It just would taste raw.
A little weirder than a raw fish from the stream.
It would not taste the same as a raw fish.
No, I said weirder.
Yeah, it definitely tastes a bit weirder. Like it's not quite right. Like you probably should have cooked it first.
We'll risk it.
I mean, if you've ate,
Yeah.
say, raw crocodile or something akin to that, then maybe you'd know the flavor of being raw, but it definitely wouldn't taste good. It'd be kind of awkward and just out of place.
What the fuck?
Why is Yuffie freaking out? Oh wait. No, that takes time. You wouldn't do that yet.
Let go of the.
Quite tender to cut. You're trying a piece that got roasted.
Barry.
So Argento tried a piece that got roasted and is trying to take a bite, but it doesn't quite taste right either.
This
Yeah.
is
It's still
going
fairly
down
raw.
so well.
Yeah, Mal would probably have tried a bite at the same time too, and just.
So you guys all bit pieces that are either raw or slightly less raw, but pretty well raw, because even though the sharks got burnt a bit, it's only really the skin that got burnt, and the inside just isn't really cooked at all. And because it's also without any kind of seasoning or anything like that, it really just doesn't taste that great raw.
Barry, just. Sorry to distract. At some point, could you link Zyag in the page for the whole masked ranger thing that she's working with? She can't find it and is kind of confused over what to do.
Yeah. So, I'll take care of that. Y'all carry on.
Yeah.
So it's not edible, but we should probably.
I mean, you don't know that yet. You've only taken a
Yeah.
bite of it so far. You've determined you can consume it. You haven't determined whether it's safe to eat or not. You just bit and ate bits of raw, flying shark meat.
Yeah.
Some of it slightly less raw in the form of some, burntness to the edge. And otherwise completely still raw because it got broiled quickly.
Yeah, it could be worse, but we should probably properly cook this next time.
Half the party's going to wind up sick.
It wouldn't be anything new. Alright. How much of this stuff are we even going to take with us if we're going to cook it first or just try to shove it and store it for later? I don't know. What are we doing?
Sorry, hold on. I'm pulling up the thing for Zai.
If we want to hang on to some of this, I can shove it under the bag.
Yeah, let's do that. And I'm gonna take like whatever piece Mal was eating and just feed it to feed it to Jill. Hey, little guy. Hope you don't mind something a little bit more strange this time.
Is the horse doing okay for health?
I'm going to say that Jill, in fact, does not like the raw shark meat.
What, does Jill spit it out or something?
Yeah, Jill spit it out after eating it. 'Cause I did in that random moment, it just doesn't like the taste of it.
Huh.
Probably should cook it first before you go feed it.
Wow, that is the first time Jill has actually spat something out. By the way, Aurora, just for your clarity, I actually just completely remembered that Aurora has no idea who Jack and Jill are. Aurora, you would see that Mal has a bucket on his, on his hip, and you just try tossing the meat into it, and then you hear a spitting sound as the meat flies right back out of it.
Huh. Okay.
That's all you see.
Don't question the magic bucket. Okay.
As much as you can take within reason. So Argento wants, 500 pounds of it.
That's a lot for me.
I don't know about that much. It'll probably... I mean, sure, that's probably going to be enough to feed us the rest of the time, but do we really want to eat nothing but shark for at least like a month? Actually, what am I saying? That sounds like exactly what we're doing. Fuck it, we're doing it. I'm kidding.
As Claire turns around helping the Yuffie get the shark head she has stuck on her head off. What are y'all talking about?
Just trying to think how much of this shark meat we should take with us, pack it up for the road, make it into some actual food or rations later.
I mean, yeah, grab as much of it as we can, and then if it goes bad, we toss it out.
Fair enough. And
No problem,
I'll just be
Yuffie.
helping anybody that wants to try to do
Yeah.
so.
Well, I'm more helping you butcher the teeth out, so I might as well continue butchering the body.
I'm gonna skip shark for dinner tonight. I already had enough of a mouthful at the moment. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow.
If anything, that might be for the best. At least one of us should make sure that we're not about to yak our guts out some hours from now.
I'll join Claire in waiting on eating the shark.
I'll still be joining an Aurora in assisting in butchering the shark. Since these things are weak to fire, the short sword of flame should really help with the whole strip things apart deal.
Roll for dex.
Oh no.
Let's see how good you are using a fucking sword to cut meat.
But just roll my dexterity?
I rolled dex save to see how good you are at fucking cutting this shit up. You are surprisingly adept at cutting up the meat with the sword. Okay, fair enough.
All Mal has had for all of this time as any sort of knife is just a broken short sword. An actual short sword seems like it would be pretty viable. I would hope that Mal would know what he's doing, considering that he's the one having to live with that.
Looks like Ojeda's helping with the butchering as well. So I imagine it, considering how much there is you guys are going through, probably at least an hour passes. I'm going to
Nothing else weird really like to be heard or seen during all this time, yeah?
Not really. It's been fairly quiet. A little bit of wind, some of the smell of the salt on the wind, reminding you that you're not far from the ocean anymore, even though there is a bit of distance still. Something you wouldn't have noticed quite away right away, but you definitely, after being there for a little while, would notice. Just carrying a little bit. Otherwise, just slow butchering of sharks.
Hmm.
Ah, okay.
No, I've never been to the ocean.
Yeah, your character is from the port. Or, like, because of location wise, I'm describing that the wind carries the faint smell. So for Argento, Yuffie, Hurst, and even Mouse, it would be very familiar scent. Actually, Civic Eye would also be familiar with it to an extent as well.
Um,
About the only ones that
okay,
wouldn't be.
Civic probably wouldn't actually be too familiar with the ocean.
You would know the smell of it though.
Hmm.
Quillen's on the coast.
I guess that's fair.
I
Wasn't
said about the
super
only
long
ones that
ago.
wouldn't be familiar is probably Claire and Aurora.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Mouse, you were on a fucking boat to get there in the first place, so I don't think you would have ignored that smell.
It hasn't been a terribly long time since arriving here in the continent either way, so yeah, it really is basically just gone from one place to the other and now back here again. Also, motherfucker, there's a goddamn fly in the room.
Smart ass and he says protein.
Oh god. It's just like a small fruit fly.
So
And
so
remind me
still
to
protein, just not even less desirable.
Connor wound up having that experience one day, but I'll save that story for another time. If anything, I would simply ask, we've spent about an hour butchering these shark bodies, gathering whatever meat and teeth at this point that we can from all of them. What do we wind up getting in the end? Like, how much meat are we able to really get to shove in our bag of holding, and how many teeth do we wind up taking out of these things?
I guess do. Let's see here. I think there was a survival ran by Yuffie, but Yuffie's not doing that at the moment. So I guess
Yeah.
do survival rolls for the
Survival.
butchers to see how much you guys managed to get out of.
Go ahead
Yes,
and
I
do it,
figured RG.
Aurora.
Yeah, I'm looking blind.
Well then.
Well, shit.
Yep, that's great. Apparently.
I mean, I'd be very smart with nature, but I know how to harvest it.
We might not know what we're
Still
dealing with, but we sure as
baffles
hell know how
me.
to butcher it.
So if you're putting that together for your butchering, then let's see. Probably about roughly 5,000 pounds worth of meat.
That's a lot.
They saw the shark. Maybe a little bit less than that, but that's a lot of fucking shark there that you guys are butchering.
We were gonna just be realistic in our
Like-
butchering to like put it in the bag of holding. We can't fit 5,000 pounds of fucking shark meat in a
Well,
bag
see-
of holding.
Just for the sake of it, 4,500, but still, that is a lot.
What the fuck? Does it all even fit in the bag of holding?
No, not even close.
For a fact, no. We could maybe get like 500 tops. Maybe.
I wouldn't try for more than like 100 pounds. That's overkill for the amount of time that we would need it.
May I remind you that this ain't a normal bag of holding either.
No. I mean, how would we know? To be fair, I'm pretty sure Sylvic is probably the only one with experience with magical items, such as a bag of holding. Mal has never seen such a thing in his life. He just thinks it's some marvel of whatever's going on here. Another case of, man, this nation is weird. What the hell kind of backpack is this?
And between the sharks and that, let's see, you got, and then I'll just add like.
So 100 pounds of shark meat.
You would have gotten about 400 shark teeth if you decided to grab all of them.
I don't think we need that many shark teeth.
Actually, I just might. I'm gonna be
You really?
honest.
Oh, now I'm interested in what you're gonna do with that many shark teeth.
Arrowheads.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Some of them truly okay.
And maybe some nice necklaces or something. I don't know.
Okay, stop reading my mind. God damn it.
I mean, come on. I live literally in a city that's known for that kind of shit, too. They sell those things all the time in the souvenir shops over in the Cape.
So how many shark teeth and how much meat are we getting?
I think, as Claire said, about 100 pounds of shark meat, and we have 400 teeth?
Yeah,
All right,
roughly.
added to the sheet.
400 shark teeth and 100 pounds of shark meat.
And a whole lot of shark meat everywhere that you had to choose.
I feel like we should probably pile up the bodies and burn the rest, just to not have stuff appear on the roadside that we don't want when we leave.
I think that's probably a good idea. I imagine after butchering the more than like 10 times excessive amount of shark than we intended, we probably are going to have to do something about all this.
Any particularly large teeth?
I mean,
There
how-
would be larger teeth on the big ones. Like, those teeth would be quite big.
Oh yeah, they'll be very useful.
I mean, aren't we like close to a city? We don't. You guys are saying there's goblins and shit out here. We don't want a goblin camp, make a camp by the road.
I mean, so far we've seen nothing.
I mean, that doesn't mean there's nothing. It's just we haven't seen anything.
This entire part of the trip that we've been on so far has definitely been a lot different than the rest of the nation that we've explored, to be fair, so who knows. You do have a point, though. We really can't just leave all this meat sitting by the roadside, so let's just try to get it out of the way and we'll get on our way. We still gotta keep going, don't we?
Yeah, we should get going.
Claire, should we just leave this all here?
Yeah,
Whoever's left, or just go?
yeah. I said nature will take care of the rest.
Just look over at Aurora and just shrug.
Okay, sure. I mean, can we at least get it off the center of the road?
We're gonna have to.
I mean,
Cart's
what?
not gonna be able to go anywhere else unless we want to go around.
We could easily go around, but we can also move it off. I'm gonna excuse myself from that because my arms hurt. But if you guys want to, go ahead, be my guest.
Yeah, this will only take a sec. And then Mal's just gonna use, what was it? He's gonna go big one more time. It only lasts for a minute, but it should be more than enough time to just quickly like heave ho a lot of the shark meat away that's on the road to clear out the path, at least for that.
Yeah, I went large just for the sake of not worrying about it, but you're gonna shove them all off the road.
I mean, yeah, basically. Mal isn't exactly known for being strong, but when he's that big, I mean, I imagine it's not going to be that hard.
I mean, roll a strength check to see how quickly you get it done. Okay, you got it done pretty quick. There you go.
Damn,
was
some
a good
actual
roll.
luck today. Fucking hell.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah, I definitely can't. Alright, road's clear.
Hop back in the cart and head on out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I just hope we don't wind up seeing anything weirder while we're on the way.
Is the horse okay? Does it need any healing? Are we?
It's only slightly hurt by this point. It's
Seemed like
mostly
Yuffie.
okay now.
I think Yuffie was trying to take care of the horse a bit earlier, so it seems okay.
Yeah, well, we didn't exactly see the horse. We just saw it get whomped and then ran away.
Huh? Sorry, just hearing Zai. But, yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Good job. Let's hit the road.
Yep.
Yep, off we go.
You hop in underneath someone, I think.
Mouse. Saying her slap. That's pretty,
What? Huh?
The token just doesn't want to stay.
Switch seats with wrist. Nice.
So anyways, you guys
Oh,
got
Is
out
Silva
in the
good for
cart.
driving?
It didn't look like that on my side. God damn it.
Yeah, you did on everybody else's side, apparently.
Yeah. There was
Yeah.
some dancing going on the cart for a minute.
yeah.
Oh, my mouse is probably just doing like my actual mouse has been really fucking up lately, so it tends to double click and do weird shit like that. Ugh. Pain.
Anyways, you guys, I guess, head on your way. And about an hour or so later, there's three of you that notice that you're gonna have to roll a Constitution save.
There we go.
Mouse, come here.
But oh no.
You gotta roll for RG as well.
One moment.
Well, RG is perfectly fine. Never mind. It's only two people that notice something a little off. It's Mouse and Aurora seem to notice a little bit of uncomfortableness, a familiar feeling to having ate raw meat before that wasn't so great.
Didn't
Start.
I didn't eat raw. What?
You ate raw shark.
No,
You ate
I
raw
ate the, like I ate the.
You ate raw
portion that
shark.
Sylvic- I ate the same thing that Sylvic prepared. How come he's not rolling?
I haven't eaten any of it.
Yes,
What?
Civic
I thought
didn't eat any. You ate a portion that was roasted by the flamethrower.
Oh, for some
You
reason I
ate-
thought Sylvic had that too. That's why I'm like kind of. Oh, never mind.
It was just the three of you that had ate. Everybody else abstained from it. I think Yuffie ran around with a shard on her head kind of thing. And that was it. Everybody, like you two, like there was three of you that ate it, and it was basically raw for all three of you.
I mean, mine was definitely raw. I just cut it the shark.
But yeah, RG is perfectly fine. You know, and his cat, yes. I probably should have gave a, roll for fucking advantage for the cat, because the cat would probably be fine anyways, but
I mean,
Doesn't
did
cats
not
raw
matter.
food all the
that
time.
20. Rolled but for both Aurora and Mouse having, they're starting to feel very uncomfortable stomach-wise. If they've ever ate raw meat before, or something that just wasn't quite cooked right, it is definitely a familiar thing. Perhaps rotten meat, I guess, in Aurora. So I imagine Aurora probably.
Yeah, I've definitely eaten raw meat before.
Yeah, I imagine Aurora's issue would be more along the lines of rotten meat would be what gives you the similar thing. But basically, both of you have food poisoning. Congratulations. You're going to be miserable for the rest of the cart ride. And probably going to be puking up out the side of the cart.
Ugh.
You shouldn't have ate raw meat.
You-
But the fact that Argento is perfectly fine also suggests that the meat itself wasn't purely unsafe, just that you probably should cook it first.
Maybe I shouldn't eat any of that shark meat, Claire will comment as she sees the two of you up Chuck over the side of the cart.
Well, at least we're both on different sides. That's a bonus.
Yeah. We just both start feeling bad in our stomach. Simultaneously, we both peek over the side and just leave a vomit trail.
Oi! Not right behind me.
I mean, where else? At least they're not puking in the cart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you prefer I go up to the front?
Yeah.
And as you say the front, the horse slightly speeds up as if to keep you from moving forward at all. Just like, nope, no, no.
What are they putting in that horse feed? This horse is a lot smarter than anybody should give it credit for.
I mean, horses are actually really smart animals. I just want to point that out.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like,
True, I guess Mouse would not understand how smart the horse is.
like IRL me does not understand how smart horses are because I've just never really been
Oh.
around horses much.
Horses are a lot smarter than you expect. Like, they can be ornery as shit. They can fucking be protective of you better than just as much as a dog can be. They're extremely intelligent animals. Like, that's why I'm giving the horse so much character, because this horse is not stupid and it remembers shit. Like,
Seasick?
Can we just give the horse some actual fucking levels?
This horse is gaining XP now.
Yes.
I mean, I thought about giving it experience and secretly leveling it when you didn't notice.
How hungry is the horse? Actually,
Seasick?
I mean, the horse was
Is that
probably
what happens when
grazing
you
after you guys came back.
like we've been in the town. Had a stable, yeah. I mean, even if not, I mean, plants everywhere.
Is that what happens when you eat seafood? You get seasick? Rest?
Yes, it's not the horse that's hungry. I know the meme. I didn't know that's what you were going for, though. God damn it.
Easily just slide this up to the main map for the sake of just having us on that screen. Unless you guys prefer to be on the other map, I don't know. Bonk Carlos for that joke. But should you want to bonk Carla for that joke? Because Carla is the one that made it.
Yeah, I think, Claire, I think we don't have to worry about the meat itself. as long as we just cook it properly. They just ate it raw.
Bad to get sick. Wait,
What? Why do you eat
prefer
your
raw
food
gives your
raw?
body
That's not good. Don't eat food raw. You have to cook it.
Yeah, it's fancy. They must see the fancy sound. Yeah, Argento also did eat it raw, and apparently is commenting on that fact.
Is anything else going to disturb our journey for the day?
I mean, just the after a point, dry heaves of pain and suffering from two individuals that are very, very not good at the moment. Ultimately, there wouldn't be much else to disrupt things. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'll say nothing too much goes on.
They kind of got what was coming to them.
Fuck you.
Ugh.
I've had raw food before. This was unexpected.
I mean, there is a difference between
Raw fish and raw raw shark.
Well,
I took a calculated risk. I failed.
Pretty much.
I guess that was fun today. I've never seen flying sharks before, so that's like a first.
Lead from indicate about.
It's definitely an interesting experience.
Shouldn't we be looking for a place to set up camp right about now?
Probably not a bad idea.
All right. I'm just gonna do this. Taking charge. Oh, did it not get sent to the table?
Don't see it there, no. Whatever it is we're doing.
Hold on. Let me check.
Wait, so camp is what I'm hearing.
I think so, yeah.
Did that work? No. Well, I got a 4.
Let's see. How does this thing look on this?
You got a what now?
I got a
It is
4.
not 20 to
4 for what?
40 foot.
Well, it's not going to scale like that, Doom. It just scales by the squares.
Yeah, I had to scale
Essentially.
it down. I just thought I'd humor it for a second. I mean, it's technically does it similar to the miles, except it's supposed to be doing feet.
It won't change it automatically. It'll still be set at feet. So I assume it's going to take quite some time to find camp, because I got a 4.
Survival to find a good camp spot.
E.
First, don't eat Yuffie.
Excuse me?
Did we find a camp spot? Sorry, I got distracted. So when do we find our camp, Doom?
With your rolls so far,
Oh.
you've been struggling to find
The dog
anything.
will look over the cart to see if
Well-
they can find a spot.
Euphes is at advantage there.
Yeah, but that's why I said like it seems like having a lot of trouble there because she rolled 11 before, and then rolled a 6 is what I was taking. Aurora seems to be able to find a decent spot. Civic seems to be finding, so you guys do find a camp fairly easily, thanks to those two.
I need to refresh this. I'm not seeing. Those rules come through. There they are. After Claire and Yuffie fail, finally some other people come in to help.
That's what we're here for.
I mean, if we can't find a place, we could just all, nap in the cart on the side of the road and just get going in the morning. Guys?
I mean, we found a camp.
Sorry, my mind kind of like zoned out, but I did hear everything.
It's just over here, quietly zoning out on things.
It wasn't really very long since we last were at camp.
I mean, you traveled a chunk
Yeah,
of distance. You got into the fight and everything probably around like noon. You spend at least a couple hours, almost 3 hours of time dealing with shark like mess and whatnot before you finally got moving again. So it's like, and you traveled another chunk of distance while talking, and Yuffie Pan worrying about getting ate by Hurst.
Yeah, that's right.
Technically,
And we're dying on the side of the cart.
Yeah, we're leaving nice little comet trails on the side of the cart in the form of our collective vomit. Ugh.
See, I do have a spell. I have a spell, but I don't know if food poisoning counts under poison.
Maybe?
Like, can I?
Is poison target
Less-
vile? I mean, what kind of stuff does it target, I guess, is the question. Like, what kind of conditions?
What's the
Blind
spell, rather?
conditions,
I did.
paralyzed,
Lesser restoration. You touch creature.
Oh, that would work.
one condition. I mean, it's food poisoning, not literal poisoning, though. Which
That's
is
why
kinda-
I was questioning it.
Also, watch you were sneezing repeatedly over there.
Sorry.
Who's getting bonked?
Hurst is.
God damn it. What the fuck?
So we're going with a no on the lesser restoration to make us not feel like death from Shork.
Yeah, the killer's poisoned. It would help. It would fix
Yeah,
it.
I guess Really?
Lesser restoration would be a complete, like, all better.
I was too busy listening to this frog-like eating
Because
conversation.
it cures diseases. Well, yes, is what somebody's saying. So I guess, yeah,
Oh.
at that point. So, but yeah, because it can cure any disease. So basically, you guys are too busy barfing to realize you could just use lesser restoration.
Well, I don't have
just-
it, so I wouldn't
I
know.
didn't-
It's a
I didn't know
roar
if
to
it-
determine.
I didn't know if it would validate it, 'cause food poisoning, I don't know if it would count as poison or what.
Like, counts as a disease, which I guess
Okay.
technically falls under that category. So it does work on it.
Well, I'm gonna touch Mouse and be like, here, this should help for now. Sorry, I didn't realize this earlier.
Wait. Huh? Mal's just like pretty much instantly better, no longer feeling like his guts are trying to absolutely stranglehold him. It just looks at Aurora with like a very confused look like, wait, are you telling me you knew how to do this the entire time?
Shh. Shh. The sheer force of the vomit from that shark made my mind slip for a bit. Sorry.
You just see him face palm. Fair enough.
You guys are too busy talking about frog legs and cannibalism over there.
Don't mind those two. They've had a history. I can't. I mean, I say that, and then you know, I'm just thinking about. Well, there was your first interaction with Yuffie there, so I mean, just gives a shrug.
Remembers the scuttling over.
Scuttling over is a bit of an understatement. Yuffie
True.
literally went on all fours and monkeyed her way right into your lap and fell asleep.
Wait, who fell asleep?
Don't worry about it. Let alone Argento. That was a whole other story.
My God, pal.
So, what's...
Are we finding a place to stop for the night?
Oh,
Yeah.
geez, guys. Thanks for helping set up camp. It looks great.
I would have helped.
Yeah, I'm just
Well-
fast forwarding it, solving the problem.
No, my stomach isn't trying to murder me.
Sure, it's
I
a great
suppose.
campsite you guys found. I was.
God damn it.
Also,
I
the
just
worst part in
imagine-
all this, by the way, is that like Zai IRL actually also needs the lesser restoration, just because that's also the problems that she's dealing with. So it's like rather fitting that all of this is happening at the same time, and I'm just sneezing and still feeling kind of bleh from earlier. So I mean, hey, maybe I need one as well too to finally get this fucking fever out of me. Ugh. Let's just set up the goddamn camp. Ugh.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't even want to know what you two have been talking about back there.
Eating each other.
Oh, well. Sorry.
More proof of Doom being into
Oh.
4 right there. Clip it. Make a
Why?
little make a little memoir of it. Frame it up on a picture.
Frame.
Frame it.
You do remember that I am, in fact, the DM, right?
Yes, we have been vored several times. Thank you very much. We are
Anyways,
aware.
Mouse, you want to take first watch?
Good to know you weren't
Sure.
bored more.
No. I am literally carrying the very entity that had committed that to Mal on my hip.
So you liked it then?
No, I just think it's cute.
Hey, you deny it all you want. I don't think it changes the truth.
The only thing that's gonna change is where my boot is shoved up. Now let me just take the first watch and go ahead and have a good night.
Okay. Claire lays out her bedroll and goes to sleep.
No.
So we'll take some time to do some paperwork and study.
Roll the perception. Oh,
Oh no.
I see.
And
Yes, it's
right
target.
after, and right after irking the DM, gee, wonder what's gonna happen.
gee, Mal totally did not fall asleep on his watch immediately after he said he was going to keep watch.
Well, I'm just doing something. I guess it's gonna happen slightly differently here.
Mm.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine, maybe.
Heh.
Uh,
I mean, hey, Sylvic, you're up doing paperwork. You could roll perception as well, too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
True. Now that's a whole lot better.
That's not really much better.
Like I
boy.
said, I'm busy doing paperwork. I ain't got time for your perception bullshit.
So what's Claire doing at the moment? Or
I'm lying down on my bedroll.
Okay. I'm just gonna vague set camp up scene for something. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Worried about it.
Very worried about it.
That thing that I do will be on second watch when I take watch.
Okay.
I do that shit during my watch.
Actually, in the meanwhile, I'm going to take a quick moment to double check my temperature, I suppose, in the meanwhile.
Yeah, I was setting something up for, not right away, but, you guys have no perception right at all, so you gotta give me a minute. Yeah,
Is this your cue for, hey, everybody, quick, take a bio break?
that would be a good idea, probably, yes.
What?
Taking bio breaks.
Okay, I'm gonna run and take a piss. I'll be right back.
That means I can throw my floof outside. Come on, I need a bit.
What?
Robot.
Oh no. Lailing's internet is dying.
I needed my dog outside. I physically threw off my porch. Just wanted to eat.
I want to step away for a second myself.
faster. Something decided to woke a little bit. Like it was much slower. Apparently my stream deck has decided to potato the program today.
I return.
Come back.
Nothing there.
So has Yume died yet?
Oh. I mean, I'm dying in a different sense, but
I mean, that was your own fault.
Hastily throw things together as I realized I didn't do another thing I should have done before I did one of the things I was doing. Um, that. Bam. Commissioner did that without there. Rude. And hi back, I'm doomed. That. Bam. Who did it? That was the Benoya Woo. Out there. It got Benoya Woo. Kinda. API still being worked. Ah. Bam. That. Wham. Our dude Benoyo. Our dude. I do things here. For my own sake. Wham.
And I'm back.
I'm back. I'm doomed.
I'm back.
I'm back. I'm doomed. I'll just repeat it a few times. I'm fine with this. Just need to finish. Bit more here. Yeah. Wow. That. Wow. Out there. Fucking how dare. Yeah. Wowza. Wham.
What
I
she
see
do?
how it is.
Still setting up?
About done.
Okay.
Just trying to let's see some things to different. Go check one of my settings over here. Just that. Okay. I think I'm ready to drag you guys to campsite A. You know, I need to make more maps, but generic campsite A.
Yes, we moved 30 feet from last time.
God damn it. Look, I wasn't planning on anything going horribly wrong in the middle of the night, but just.
I'm gonna go set my sleeping bag over here.
That's fair. Yeah, use that stuff there. Something says you're buying the cart. Okay, yeah. And you guys can move to wherever you think your sleeping bags are laid out. In your lovely area here.
Where the campfire located?
Wherever you said it.
Oh, we haven't. Okay.
It's just wherever it is.
Guess I'll be leaning against this tree near the fire in the center.
you're probably out like a light, and Mouse and Civic are non-perceptive.
Mm.
Also,
Probably just still a little too distracted and fascinated with the whole thing of the ironwood crossbow that I wouldn't be paying attention to what I'm actually supposed to be doing.
Hey, adorable nerds. Being assaulted over here by adorable nerds.
Yeah, get him.
Good.
He deserves it.
Wow.
Beat his ass. Do it.
Shift man. Check. Throw the Lingling back?
Yeah.
Okay, double checking. Brain whimper, thinking about it. Yeah, no, you did say something. Okay. Of course I saw you, Legend, you nerd. I try my best here.
Kloof, why are you turning on the TV? Stop that.
So,
We're not watching Twitch.
night has more or less settled. First watch is going on. And it seems fairly...
Is it though? Is the first watch going on?
supposed to be going on. I mean, the parties relevant to it are not quite aware of much of
My audio
anything.
guy?
What? Barry?
I can hear you now.
So why?
I heard Ling Ling make a comment and then nothing.
There's nothing going on. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Is it just me, or are Hrist and Yuffie
Yuffie's-
apparently cuddling tonight?
Apparently they're cuddling, and apparently Yuffie's not sleeping. Apparently just Hurst is sleeping. While Yuffie's apparently staring at a shark head.
Hmm.
But anyways, it's pretty quiet. Not much going on. Not anything in particular to notice. For at least a time. Just a stillness in the air in spite of the occasional breeze blowing through. Some odd sounds, but you really don't notice anything in particular. Especially that poor perception. It seems like the parties that they're actually paying attention are not even paying attention at all, or may as well not be. At least...
I already said Silvic wasn't.
Oh yeah. But it's at least until something flying and just smacks into the side of Mouse's head. Really fast, flying through the air, but it made a very solid slap sound. Me and Mouse even took about... let me just... I wish my dice roller was working to make this faster, to do random dice rolls for me, but it's apparently broken today. Just... this. Mouse suddenly gets smacked in the side of the face, and in fact takes 10 points of damage from the sudden hit. Stunning, the impact being a very abrupt impact. And no, it's not a cat.
What the fuck?
Oh, the Shadow Cat.
Mm.
It's not a cat, Kyle. In fact,
It's a fish.
it's a fish.
It's
Freaking taking 10 points of damage from a fish? That's more than a goddamn shark bite.
Shouldn't
Well, I
pay
mean-
attention.
Like, what the hell kind of fish is this?
It's not a huge fish, but it's a very, very fast one. It literally slams into you and seems to be stunned itself after impacting into the side of your head. Like
Just
even
gonna.
just give it some damage too here from slamming into the side of you. Just it even seems to be hurt itself from the impact.
Okay, I'm
It's all
picking this thing up. What the fuck?
starts flapping its wing. It's like it's trying to get away from you, trying to get away from something. It doesn't even seem to be focused in. It's only at that moment when perhaps you realize it's not the only one. In fact, you start seeing others flying at a rapid pace. You even hear one swish by very loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Fish.
Oh.
Many fish.
Are they coming towards us or just passing by?
I mean, they're flying essentially. Well, I mean, at this point, what are you thinking are they doing? I mean, one just slammed into you. You're just now acknowledging that there are a lot of them in the dark. If you look,
Are we saying like I look
I mean,
up and
there's a
see
lot.
all of these ones
I mean,
are
there's a
literally
swarm.
just flying in one go?
I mean, well, I mean, this is the thing. Like, how are you reacting to this? Because this is a lot that I'm revealing here.
Everyone would probably wake up to the sound of Mal literally screaming, "Holy shit!" And then you just see him immediately go prone and take cover. He's still holding on to that one that
Don't,
smacked him in the face
Carla,
earlier, by the way.
shush your face. He's still holding on to that one, while the rest of them are all flying in. They're not waking up, so Claire's oblivious. Yuffie is probably still out. Oh,
I mean, I'm probably close enough to hear him scream.
yeah, you're probably more than noticeable. I don't know. RG reacts in magical
Just like,
stairs.
dinner.
Would Argento wake up, or is Argento just gonna be there?
That's an important question for the dark, the squishy dark.
What about Sylvic?
Look up from Mal's shout there. See the swarm. I'm just gonna take my rifle, just point it up in the air and pull the trigger.
A loud ass noise of a shot.
That should
Everyone
make
hears a
everybody up.
gunshot. All right.
That
Well
should
then.
make everybody up.
So at this point, they start really actually here just for the sake of aesthetic, because it seems like it moves better on your side. At this point, you see them all essentially starting to move, but you see a couple of them coming towards Mouse.
I hit
At this
the deck
point.
already.
I know you hit the deck, but a couple of them are beelining towards you because you're holding one of theirs.
Let go of the fish.
Like, most of them are literally just trying to weave through the fucking trees and shit.
I mean, what does this
It's-
look like? Is it like literally a school of fish flying through the sky?
How high
It's a
up
very-
is this fish?
Varying height. Some of them are up as far as like 15 feet. Some of them are down low to the ground, flying. They're all essentially swishing over the terrain around stuff as fast as possible. And in fact, by this point, since everybody's kind of awake and would be a lot more aware, it's when they realize what's following behind and whether or not you're going to do anything about it. I mean, I'm not saying anything is going to happen. It's a matter of flying warriors. God damn it. Not yet. The flying warriors will be later. You guys will probably forget about it by then. It'll be fine.
I don't like this dream. I'm gonna fucking roll over, try to sleep.
Also, did Mouse properly let go of the fish just to double check?
No, he did not.
Well, I'm just gonna have several of them continue moving. As several of them are all going, you know what? Fine. This is a perfectly good position for the fish.
Are they going to attempt to smack into me again or melee me?
I mean, have you ever heard of pack tactics?
When the fuck do fish become aggressive?
When you hold their kid hostage, what do you think? Roll for your fucking initiative, but you're alone in it at the moment, unless somebody else decides to interrupt.
Well, you're gonna have to pull up the initiative table for me to do that.
Oh, uh,
Fucking hell.
It's a lot of sharks.
You're just sailing in a rapid, panicked swim. Let's get the rest of them moved. I took that a little too close. Not quite where I wanted it yet. Let's see. Let me just roll there. Well, Mouse, you get to make the first move as to whether you're going to deal with them or wait for them to deal with you.
So here's the thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this fish that I have in my hand. I'm going to strap it to the crossbow bolt that I have on this ironwood crossbow, and I'm going to aim for this tree stump over here, and I'm going to shoot the fish into it.
You're not just fucking fish. Go.
That sounds like it would take a lot more than just one action to do.
It also sounds like you look. Now, hold on, you may. Hold on.
I was choking what I was eating.
Hold on, fuck.
Concern.
Well,
In what stage of action would you like me to do what I've just said? Because I'm fucking doing it.
It'd probably take a couple of turns, because first off, you now have to tie the fish. Well, you've got to
It's
get the rope
squirming.
out, tie it to a bolt, and then you've got to fire it. Like you'd have to roll a grapple check to get it tied down.
So
Yime has lost his freaking marbles. Good God.
yeah,
Okay. You fail to understand that what I see ahead of me is a massive swarm of sharks with another school of fish, me being surrounded because they want me to let go of the one, and thinking the best idea would be, well, why don't I just redirect them over that way?
So you guess
I mean, the
you're
concept
taking...
sounds good.
The concept sounds
Sounds
good.
good, but the execution is going to be absolutely fucking questionable. And
Well,
I do not care.
anyways, I guess you're trying to hold on to said fish. And so I guess since you're pulling out your stuff while holding onto a fish and squirming wildly, it's the fish turn in the meantime, because, you know...
The bruh! I don't even get to act? What do you mean?
You did act! You pulled out the stuff to tie the fucking fish to it. You still fucking... It's gonna take you longer than 6 seconds to fucking pull out rope and tie the damn thing to your fucking bolt.
Not if
Like
I go
they said.
big.
I don't think size matters.
Yeah, that doesn't change. Like that doesn't change how quickly you do something. That just you doing something else in the middle of it.
Well, fine. Then I'm not going
So-
big, but I will do that. But I do have another
Okay.
idea in the meanwhile.
Well, anyways,
I'm going to
well.
quickly cast darkness on myself.
guessing darkness on itself.
No, not dancing darkness, just darkness.
You cast a magic missile at the darkness. Sorry, just had to reference that. Carry on.
God damn. But yeah, no, I actually do have access to darkness. So the object that I am choosing in this case is, well, just pretty much just the ground below me. I'm literally just casting this right at my feet. I'm making this entire area dark. In the meanwhile, I am still trying to hold on to this stupid fish in my hand. And I will probably have to do the rest on another turn while I'm holding this fish. But now no one can see anything going on that's in here.
So you've blinded several fish. Several other fish are still effectively panically moving around. Fucking hell, you may.
It's not this large, but it's close. It's 15 instead of 20, so...
You hurt me. I just want to tell you that.
I'm in the darkness. I am the darkness.
I am the darkness. Actually, you would technically be in the darkness.
This is going great, guys.
Yume is gonna get beaten up by a school of fish.
How am I gonna get beaten by a school of fish? They can't see me. They can't see me. My time is now.
I feel like reiterating
Hit that whirlwind button.
Zai that these fish are weird fish.
Well, that... Look, unless we somehow now confirm the fact that these things have some form of, like, extra sight. Also, I'm just trying to fix my token, because, like, with whatever movement I have, I'm just gonna get back up before I get smacked again. Since I have to do all of this. Fucking get up, get bag, make dark area, hold fish, prepare to launch on crossbow bolt, make darkness for now. Because I'm probably gonna get smacked otherwise.
Well, you've created darkness, so that means during the fish turn, some of them basically just kind of fly in the same direction they already had been. Albeit, like, how far is that? I wasn't paying attention to this.
For clarity on the spell effect, it's like they'll know where they are, but they don't know anything that's in the darkness. It gives them disadvantage. They are essentially blinded while in here.
I mean, it's more like what's following is going to be the thing of it.
Concern.
Yeah, you may have actually just screwed us over with that.
So most of these fish are still just going, trying to go. I'm not even going to worry if they're actually the right distance or not, because honestly, this was more fish than I planned to have to worry about. In the long term, anyways.
Yume is just really complicating things.
I really am, and you know what? Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
Do you?
Because you could have just let the fish go, let them be on our way. The sharks would have followed after the fish and ignored us.
We tried doing that the last time, and look where we wound up. I don't trust
that. There were no fish last time.
Yeah, but the horse is still on the line of...
Literally prone. Yeah, everybody's prone on the ground at the moment. So the fish around you don't see you. They know they were near you, so they're just gonna basically perpetually sit there confused and not knowing what the fuck's going on. And then there's
sharks.
Just gonna quietly move these guys into the turn order because somebody's about to get fucking smacked, I do believe. So this shark is just gonna be chasing after, and oh shit, I didn't give these guys all their fucking health either because I didn't know how this was going to go, but apparently this is how it's going to go.
To aid Yume a little bit here, something for him to know, like if the sharks are getting pulled here, I am kind of injured and bleeding.
What? You were healed a lot already.
No, I had a little bit of healing. I'm still down by like 40 HP.
Yeah, I'm not exactly planning to pick a fight specifically with the sharks. I've just made the darkness so I don't get attacked by these other fish while I do the other thing to do a distraction.
I'm just mentioning this because it matters, because sharks have a really good sense of smell.
Yeah.
Somebody has caught on to what's about to happen.
Yeah.
I just got to give these sharks some health because I was sure what you guys were going to do, and I forgot a few of them. So now I have to give them health rather than neglecting something that may not have been an issue.
I'm assuming we haven't rested long enough to get our spells back.
No, not by this point, no.
Not by a long shot.
Rip.
So yeah, when I say I have a plan and an idea, I have a plan and an idea, and it's going to involve us. Well, you'll have to wait until I do it because that's going to be something in character to say.
You mean try to do it, I think is more the appropriate question.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but
Appropriate
at this,
response here.
let's
at this
let's play
point,
out.
I'm going
Let's
to
see how this
expedite the
plays out.
process by saying, ahead of time, I will be skipping the rope. I know what I'm going to be doing.
Impaling
wait
the fish
until my
in the
turn.
Just
tank.
eating this fish.
Sorta.
I don't like that chuckle.
You'll see in a moment. Although it seems like Claire is about to potentially get attacked by a shark.
Babe,
You have to make this more complicated, don't you?
Hey,
This
I
one
did my
keep
best, okay?
chasing. And where's this one going? Oh, right.
Can it see in the darkness?
It can smell the fish, including the one you're holding, Yume. It can't see in the darkness because the darkness negates dark vision as well.
So
But that
be a
doesn't stop a
disadvantage.
giant 500-pound shark from barreling mouth open into a crowd of targets that just so happens to include someone holding a fish that it wants to eat.
Yeah, good.
So, yeah, no, it's hitting everybody in this general vicinity, including Mouse. And Mouse, and this is a wide open mouth, which means it's just barreling straight in, like it's blindly charging, which means it's going to charge into the ground, into him.
Is it doing an attack to do this?
I mean, more or less, it's kind of just blindly charging. So it's not. It basically is charging in full speed, and it's going to bite down on the first thing that lands in its mouth, which just so happens to be. Well,
it would be an attack at disadvantage.
No.
Yeah.
Which it hits anyways, because even doing the second roll.
Let me read something real quick on one of these. Does it technically count if I use an ability on myself that would require vision of myself? Because I know where I am and I'm standing here. Because I don't know if I can technically use this. Otherwise, I would.
I mean, you know where you are technically, even if you can't see yourself. So I imagine you could technically.
Then I use my reaction, and it has to reroll its attack to see if it still hits.
Hold on, let me just make sure, and it still hits.
What? What?
So, congratulations. It rolled decently. Like, I'm just like, you have 17. Yeah, no, this fucker has a +9 to hit, so it hits you. No fucking problem.
Okay, how much damage do I take? Fucking bullshit.
Well, from the bite part of the attack, you'd be taking 17, but it also did just slam into the ground with you in the middle of it and everything else. So I imagine it's also going to do a little bit of extra damage from just the force of impact, including hitting the other fish. Because this fucking just barreled in. It also got injured, yes. It just bit down at the very end.
So I'm just going to do the minus 17 from the first part, and I'll let you determine the rest in a moment.
Yeah, if it's using its, if it's doing, I would say it would take the damage itself as well.
That's the bite part of its attack.
I know, from the slam.
Yeah, from the slam, it'll take damage as well, yeah. Although it didn't roll my fucking dice roll. Yeah, that's not what I actually want to roll. I feel like, yeah, no, I guess that would actually be what I want to roll, thinking about it. No. Oh. So it did 8 damage from the slam as well, including taking 8 damage and literally slamming everything in the path, which I'm just going to move it to the back for a second so I can...
Fucking ouch.
So you
I
just got...
basically went from full health to I basically lost a fourth of it. Ow.
That's all we need over. By the way, the fish in your hand,
Oh, right. I also got attacked, so I actually do need to do one more thing as well, too.
Let me know once the shark's turn is done, so I can join the initiative.
Now, if I remember correctly, hold on.
I have a feeling that I'm about to be very rudely woken up.
Odds are probably yes.
well, no, I mean, it's kind of dependent on...
10 or half the damage. I'm pretty sure half the damage that
will
I
you
took.
allow Carla to try and drag Claire into the bush with us?
I mean, that's not really something that we have the thing to do at the moment. If she had said before, when we first saw the sharks, then yeah.
So the reason I did a concentration save is because I have to still concentrate on darkness for it to be maintained. I would have passed. If I rolled like a 12, I would have failed. It's essentially half the damage you take, or the DC is 10.
This one's going to just be hold on, let me check distance to make sure it actually travels appropriate distance here. Actually, I think these things were flying faster than that technically, so these guys can actually move really fucking fast. But
When they were
slower.
dashing, yeah, I think.
Oh, straight through the darkness.
I mean, it's just following its nose at the moment, which ironically is not the best plan for where it's currently going.
Yeah, I was about to say. I have an idea on how to change that a little bit.
I guess if you were going to jump into the combat, you can roll for initiative there, Civic. Technically, at this point, if anybody wants to roll to try and join the current hectic panic.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, that depends. Am I getting attacked, Doom?
I mean, no. You're on the ground. They're not even paying attention to you.
Oh,
So-
I thought they smelled my blood and they came and tried to attack. Okay, cool. I'll take
I
it.
mean, yeah, there's blood, and it could cause them to frenzy, but there's also blood in a different
Sheesh.
direction now. A lot of blood in a different direction.
Also, a thing to keep in mind: the sharks were already focused on the fish. I don't think they would change targets unless something more appealing came up. As long as we didn't stop the fish, we probably would have been all right.
Oh yeah, Hurst comes in.
Part of me thinks that the fish that
some
I'm
reason
holding
didn't add
probably
you guys to
died,
this.
yeah.
Oh, it's deader than a fucking doornail. It is dead. You're holding something bloody, squishy, and not feeling so good in your hands right now. On top of having a giant shark mouth in your face, even if you can't see it.
Yep, I'm gonna drop that. It's still in the darkness, but it's got a smorgasbord right over there.
Well,
I guess Claire's joining the initiative, and Aurora as well. Yep,
yeah.
you didn't.
So unless this shark is still focused on attacking me, I'm simply going to say, guys, I think we need to wake up and get the hell out of here unless we want to fight sharks again.
I mean, it's wanting what's in your hand.
No, I'm
I
letting
know,
go
you're
of it.
fair.
I'm very clearly letting go of that, dropping it on the ground, and realistically what I was going to do was I'm leaving the darkness up and I'm running away.
Okay, so when it comes to your turn, that's what you're doing. Got it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was
Okay.
my turn or not. I don't know what
Not,
initiative
yeah,
is.
because I think Hurst is rolled to basically drag Claire into a bush.
Hey, let go of me. I'm just gonna get dragged into the bush.
Okay.
Kidnapped.
What?
So I'm guessing that's all that Claire's got going at the moment.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hunker down and stay here.
Okay, so Mouse this time You can panic run.
Yeah, basically leave the
You're
darkness
gonna have
up,
to
drop the
stand and
fish.
run because you gotta fucking get off the ground too.
I mean, yeah, I pretty much would like use my action to just get up, and then as well too, I'm going to, I think it was a bonus action, second wind.
You're still in the darkness.
You're still in the darkness from there.
Yeah, I know, and that's fine.
You
Oops, that's not
reduced
what I
your
meant to do. Oops, I had 22. I meant to do plus 15. There we go.
That's it for your turn then.
Yep.
Alright, panic fish noises kind of thing here. I'll just drag them a random distance.
If anything, at this point, I probably would be trying to hide within the darkness, but I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I mean, you smell like fish blood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't have anything to clean it off. Actually, wait a minute.
The only thing I'm doing is I'm just readying an attack if the sharks come at me.
Actually, I haven't really used my action for anything else. I'm going to take out my water skin and just dunk it over myself to clean off whatever I have on me. Get the smell off.
I mean, the ground's still gonna smell like it, but fair.
Yeah.
It'll help a little bit, probably. I forgot about that one. That one almost got 8. Anyways, the big
Yeah.
shark here is just gonna literally move around the bush. You're gonna hear it brush across the top of the bush, not even fucking running into it at all. There is gonna be an odd. Let me see here. We'll just. Yeah, there's going to be an odd and crunch heard as one of the sharks manages to catch a bite of fish. Not killing the fish, but hurting it quite a bit. This one is going to curve awkwardly and run into the cart, knocking the cart slightly into the air a little bit as it tries to go over the cart. Just because it smelled the blood, but it couldn't turn quick enough from its full speed chase.
Here's a question.
Hmm.
Did it run smack dab into the side of the cart that was very recently decorated?
Probably yes.
Decorated?
Uh,
With what?
It's vomit.
Oh, yeah. Ew.
also, speaking of slamming into things, my apologies, horse, but you got slammed into by a shark chasing its food.
Oh my god.
Not
So
with the
let me-
teeth, I imagine. Just the body slam.
Nah,
Yeah.
just a body slam this time,
It's
not with the teeth.
Still gonna kill it.
I don't know.
It barely did any damage to the horse. It basically grazed the horse.
It bounced off the horse.
It rolled ones on all on the damage rolls. So it literally grazed the horse. The horse just got the life flashing before its eyes and then narrowly avoided pain.
The horse is so done with the shit.
The horse is like gonna have Vietnam flashbacks to all of this at some point.
Either the either the horse is just done with this shit, or it's gonna suddenly turn into a fucking war horse and just start murdering everything.
So the shark inside the darkness is, you can just hear it crunching now on the fish in the middle of it. And then it's Aurora. If Aurora wants to do anything
I
while
think I'm
standing
just
in the
gonna
darkness.
get as low as I can to the ground and hold position.
You are currently in the darkness, but you're also nearby the frenzying pit of what I was surrounded by that got smashed by a shark. You would have at least heard that.
Yeah, I'm 15 feet away. I
You
think,
probably
yeah.
hear a whole lot of ravenous crunching over there.
So dark vision doesn't work through this.
No,
We'll be
It
able to
is-
see what's okay.
you
it
technically
magically-
cannot see anything that's in there. You are more or less
Okay, yeah.
blind.
I'm just
while
gonna
you're in it.
I'm just gonna go low to the ground because the sharks are flying, and yeah, just wait it out.
I guess it's Civic's turn.
Yeah, you would have basically, in your eyes, what you would have seen is you would have seen fish surrounding Mal. You would have seen some sharks that were coming in. You would have heard me say, "Oh shit," and then you just seen
And
absolutely
then everything
nothing. You
went
were
dark.
Yeah, everything went completely pitch black, dark, blind. Everything. You would hear a giant slam. You would hear fish getting smashed, ravenous bites, and stuff going everywhere. It's just pandemonium around you, and right now you just can't see anything.
I'm going to drop Sanctuary on the horse again.
The poor horse that keeps fucking getting smacked into all the fucking time.
And take cover.
Fair enough. I'm guessing the others are just gonna stay put in the bush.
Probably Zai
Oh,
had to go
Dark one had
to
rolled at
the
some point.
Zai had to go to the little fishy's room again, so she is currently away.
I'm late seeing that. Sorry, Dark.
I take it Argento's just going to kind of disappear.
Probably.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Argento,
don't
I
exist
think,
at the
would-
moment. Fair.
Hold
He's just
on, let me see.
invisible. I mean, I imagine you mean that in a different way, but I'll just assume.
Hold on, let me
Stealth.
just yeah, I'm just gonna do this for him real quick. Like I'll move him after the fact, but just oh, surprisingly not as good of a roll as you think. That's a 3. That's a fucking 3.
Damn.
And Argento's probably still avoiding. Yeah.
Just tree.
Tree.
We ain't
That is
fighting
all.
these sharks. Just let them go.
I'm not gonna roll any other initiative for him. Basically, he just hides behind a tree, as usual.
I'm guessing.
No, in a tree.
Yeah, I'm guessing other nerds are gonna stay put as well. So what are you doing? You just staying put? Or you gonna keep running and try to duck for cover under the cart?
I mean, what? Yeah, pretty much as was said.
Because the
the
ground still
direction
smells like fish guts. Even if you washed it off, you just diluted it under the ground,
Yeah, that's
and you're still
fine.
standing in a puddle of it. So
Yeah, get under
Run,
the
run,
car.
run. Go prone and crawl under the cart.
anyways, there's gonna be. Let me see. So I guess this is going to happen in the meantime. Actually, I imagine more likely they're gonna fucking book it at this point in a different direction, realizing that the one that they're trying to help is fucking done for. Which actually, I forgot to move the rest
You just
of them.
moved the one that was supposed to be killed.
No, I didn't. The one that's dead is still there.
Oh.
I
Oh,
was
it's
gonna-
underneath the little radius thing. Okay, I see.
Yeah, no, it's got a red X on it. It is dead, even if there's. Oh, that's not what I'm doing.
See, my original idea would have been stab it into the crossbow bolt and then shoot the bolt into the tree, but I didn't exactly get much time for any of that, all considered.
Yeah, no.
I figured keeping it alive would have been a little bit more productive. It turns out I was very wrong.
I'm going to make haste to chase. Which, at this point, I could probably more or less say that the situation has somewhat resolved itself, much to the panic of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just, quietly move these guys back to non-existence.
I take it it's like the chase would have continued, they all would have flown away, and we're fine happily ever after.
More or less, yeah. You guys managed to, thanks to the darkness, avoid what ultimately would have became a fight of, what is it, 7 versus fucking 50 at this point?
Yep. I told you I knew what I was doing, but what the fuck?
You also smell like vomit at the moment, so,
I would have figured Sylvic would have used prestidigitation by now. But you know what?
No,
I'm
there's a shark flying away that smells like it too, so.
just gonna go to back towards the side of the cart where Sylvic is, peek my head up, and just be like, "Is it over?"
I think.
Hey, do you mind cleaning me off? I smell like fish guts and I don't want any more of those things trying to eat me like a snack.
Sure.
Yeah. I guess there's not just flying sharks around here. Flying fish. Who'd have thought? Hurts like a bitch. Where the fuck are we?
Welcome back, Zai.
Pete's sake. Claire's just gonna kind of roll her eyes and just be like, well, I'm here now. I'm just gonna sleep here now.
Swimming deer in the ocean, baby water.
I don't really care. I wouldn't have gotten eaten. I'm just gonna go to bed.
We'll just find my personal pad of notes. Just add it to
We're
the
dealing
list.
with land sharks and land fish. We're going to be dealing with ocean bears and ocean moose.
Just adding those to the list. Thank you for the ideas. I appreciate it as your DM.
I'll need to shut the fuck up.
I'm assuming the smoke's gone.
It would only last about a minute, so
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to you and I'm gonna. God damn it, wrong thing again. I'm gonna walk over to you and steal Chris's job again and give you cure wounds.
Actually, correction. Apparently it lasts up to 10 minutes.
So what? Is it still
I'm
there?
assuming I can smell where you went.
I mean,
Yeah, probably. No,
I
would
mean,
have...
imagine after that chaos, you probably all laid there for about 10 minutes before moving, just like that kind of stunned, concerned panic.
I mean, after hearing the shark being gone, probably, or just like
What is that?
not hearing it in the
1d8 plus-
commotion of the center where everything was, I would have dropped the concentration and it would just end.
Also, I'm just going to
Doesn't
leave the
matter.
corpse of the fish there, despite there being not a corpse of a fish there anymore, but a minor splatter and some crater from the shark impacting into the ground. That's your reminder that there's a hole there. From where Mouse got squashed by a fucking shark trying to eat the fish in his hand.
I'm sleeping here, by the
I'm
way.
just gonna do the roll. 1
I'm sleeping under the cart.
plus.
Isn't more crabs with guns. True, I should include that as an idea for the future.
Here, have
Thanks.
a small 6 HP.
Damn it, the ideas.
And then I'm going back to my tree.
Write that down. Thank you, Dark. Appreciated.
Argento is just still there. You may or may not know it, but Argento is in that tree.
No.
I imagine Dark went to sleep, like Argento went to sleep in that tree.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Just
I
didn't even
imagine
bother
Argento
coming-
would.
Give yourself 6 hit points. My shitty heal.
I mean, I did heal the 6 HP, but like 6 HP out of missing like 30.
Yeah, well, you know, you
Have
do what you
some fun.
can.
Are you healing me or are you healing
Yeah.
the horse?
The horse only took 2. You took.
Oh,
I probably
will-
didn't even see the horse take damage because I was in the smoke.
I will heal the horse too.
So I probably saw where you were, and now there's a blood pile there, and I'm like, oh, been a little chomped.
Okay, so I got healed, the horse got healed. I think it's safe to say I'm gonna call it a night. I'll be here if you need me. I don't know who's taking second shift, but I don't know, get Argento or Yuffie or someone.
I feel like Mouse is gonna have like
Ah.
had PTSD, has found PTSD worse than the original PTSD.
PTSD plus.
Yeah, it's just
PTSD, the DLC.
he
PTSD,
literally. You
PTSD
went,
Prime.
it's like you went from.
PTSD
God damn it.
Went from PTSD to flying goblins to PTSD to flying sharks.
Yes, it's gonna be like the Warframe treatment. Now I need to get the Prisma PTSD and the PTSD rate for my collection.
God damn it.
I suppose I'll take the regular second shift. If anyone has objections.
I'll get the Incarnate PTSD next, then I'll really be at endgame.
And before sharks come back too, Electric Boogaloo.
Fucking hell.
Well, ain't nothing sneaking up on Aurora tonight. In fact, I think RG is now very clearly noticed without any
Oh.
doubt.
There's a cat in the tree. Huh. That's where you went. Huh.
Yeah, your stealth is not strong enough to beat that perception today. Doc.
Actually,
weren't doing any catnip.
Aurora's perception would be enough to spot Argento.
Yeah, that's why I said it, because I remember it was like a 14, I think it was. It was a low roll, so...
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking to... I got confused.
Sleep don't care. Fair.
Sleep, don't care. Oh. This bush is now toasty warm.
God damn it. The joke, the bush now contains a fish butt eating butt, and toasty butt.
Yeah, what? Not a rock.
I know we haven't had D&D for quite a while, but like, what is going on today? Like, is everything okay? I know I'm the one that's sick, but I almost feel like the rest of you are the ones having the fever dream here.
There's flying fish. I'm pretty sure we're in a fever dream.
My excuse is my fucking Discord keeps fucking crashing and reopening.
Hey, you me. I am semi-sick right now as well.
Oh no.
I have no excuses. This is default when I'm fucking just not all in one place mentally. This is what you get.
So I'm assuming we make it to the rest of the night. Any new friends visiting?
Did we get hit by any more bullet speed fish? Motherfucking 10 damage from a fish impact.
I mean, about midway through the remaining night, you'd see some weird glowing things getting closer.
Weird
closer.
Glowing things.
And they just sort of float awkwardly over. For Aurora, you probably don't even know what they are.
Which direction are they?
They'd be coming from the same direction as everything else.
Oh, where are you going? She's on watch duty.
Are they like all bundled together?
They're spread out across the sky. At first, they initially seemed like almost like stars, but it became very clear they weren't from the odd motions that they make as they're floating through the air.
How glowy are them? Okay, because I'm thinking of doing this.
They're fluorescently bright.
But like I can see their outline, because this is basically what it does. It shows me an outline of what they are.
I mean, you don't see an outline; you just see them as a whole. Like, you don't even need dark vision to see them floating.
They're basically giant freaking jellyfish.
See. Okay.
Yes, they're giant. Those just float. Well, they're not necessarily giant. Most of them are tiny, but they're just jellyfish floating through the air awkwardly.
I've been playing too much Ark. Please don't let the jellyfish near.
I still think I'm gonna fairy fire. Like, is it like a visual representation? Like, can I hit them all with this fairy fire? Are they like close enough?
Object in a 20-foot cube. I mean, when they get close
Jellyfish.
enough, you could, but it's not a.
So I just want to keep track of these floating parent jellyfish, and then maybe do a perception or something to try and figure out what they are.
I don't know
Other
if
than just
your character would know them at all because I'm pretty sure you don't have experience with the ocean, so you would have no idea what they are. I mean, you could try.
I mean, I
and
still want
roll,
to keep
but,
track. I still want to keep track of where they're going because it is dark
Well,
out.
they're more or less just floating through. Some of them are a little bit lower to the ground, but for the most part, most of them are pretty up in the air, just floating along.
I guess I'll just keep an eye on them, see where they're floating.
It's like some would probably float over the horse and Civic and Mouse, but they still wouldn't seem to really approach anything in particular.
Okay.
Getting silly.
And nothing's following behind them.
No, these guys seem leisurely. They're not going super fast. They're just. I mean, would you fuck with a jellyfish?
I mean, from a distance,
Wait.
sure. If it was coming at me.
God damn it.
Phrasing, damn.
I reiterate my question in both literal and figurative. Would you fuck with a fucking jellyfish? I bet not.
If they was flying at me at night, I probably would keep my distance. And if it didn't stop following me, I would definitely engage.
I mean, they're jellyfish. They probably aren't even
God damn
conscious.
it. Why, Carla? Why would you fuck with a jellyfish? That's terrible. You have stingers in that. Anyways, you get to see kind of a odd and almost mystical scene through the night. It kind of makes you nervous, especially considering, like I said, you wouldn't actually know what they are, or would not have any idea what these things are. They're just weird jelly floating things, but they don't seem to be hostile. They don't seem to be trying to approach anything. They just seem to be floating along. Like they are going in the same general direction, but they're not being chased by anything.
As long as
They're
I'm watching them and they're not doing anything, I just let them go by, I suppose.
For the most part. Let me roll it again just to see. You know, I'm not going to accept that roll. Anyways, the night continues peacefully. Nothing else happens.
Okay.
I rolled for something that happened, so I'm just going to not accept that roll. I don't know why I rolled that. I feel like this is a very long night at that point. Unless you guys want something else to happen. I mean, I can have something else happen.
No, we're
Yes.
good.
One long rest, please. Thank you.
Yep.
No solicitors. We don't want any.
I mean, I can do something else. I can
Don't
find something.
Don't
Let me
camp by ocean.
Let me look at walruses. I'll find a picture of a walrus.
I'm trading one of my spells up, by the way, too.
I'll trade my kidney for not an encounter.
What are you gonna do the next time you want to try and avoid an encounter?
I got a spare lung.
And then what after that?
Pancreas?
I don't know if that's worth that much.
You don't need that.
Okay, fine. I don't need the leg.
I'm
Oh yeah,
sure
that's a good
my
idea. Use an
heart's-
ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Use an ear. Maybe a couple fingers.
God damn it.
You only need one finger to pull a crossbow trigger.
I mean, a thumb
mean-
helps too.
After that attack in the prior night, you're lucky you still have all your limbs intact. Let's be honest here. You took a hell of a hit and a bite from that shark.
Hey, I even tried getting it to reroll and that didn't do anything. I'm just impressed.
You can't hold a crossbow with one finger.
How
Not
that
this
attitude?
one. Well, sure, you can hold a crossbow with one finger. No one ever said it'd do very good.
Yeah, I can make you a prosthetic.
I'm gonna maybe need several at that point.
It'll be fine.
I'm gonna wind up being like Melania, Blade of Mikola, except I have always known defeat.
It's like the joke of the question of, do we wish to continue from here? We want to continue next time with you guys getting up in the morning. 'Cause I think we're getting very far off topic now.
I will say that would probably depend more on Carla, considering her work schedule.
Yeah, because it is getting late.
Yeah, like it is getting to about that time, but we didn't really do too much this session besides the combat.
Hey, damn, how much XP
Night
did
over, we
get?
get in cart.
I need to calculate the explosion. It sounds reasonable plan. I need to figure out the. Well. Just. This guy's normally.
Huh?
I need to watch a thing in VC before we disperse. Hey.
Good session though. We got the sharks dead.
You got the sharks dead and survived a night of randomness.
A night of terrible decisions, yes.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And I just realized my favorite GIF is now more relevant than ever.
God fucking damn it, Zig. Post it in the mute chat.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jellyfish and Ark have the uncanny ability of making you immediately regret your life choices and want to die. Because
Well,
they will
Jelly-
kill you themselves.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Chili. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I'll tell her after this. Do you think?
I was going to say that the experience you guys got would be 2,500 each. So each of you get 2,500.
Oh,
That's after calculating for everything and the encounters and that.
So, as far as I last recorded, we are at 20,500 then.
no, we should be at 25,500 now. You wouldn't be level.
Somehow
Yeah,
missed
yeah. You wouldn't be
5,000
level 7 at that level. At that level 7 is at 23,000 XP.
Okay, then yeah, I definitely have missed a lot of stuff along the way at that point to record on my sheet. Probably just been
Excuse
forgetting.
me.
I figured it had been a while since I checked how much XP we actually had.
Fucking ad.
Is it doing those things? Now it is doing those things. Tackle.
Pain, Echo.
Wow. Let's do this for a moment.